Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go! Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Come on, everybody, bring it in.
May I say to all of you today, hello! It is Thursday! And I need you to know it is not just any Thursday. Do you know what we're doing on this Thursday today? On the Today Thursday. On the Today Thursday. Do you know what we're doing on the Today Thursday? Do you know who is here with us today?
No, who is here with us today?
Oh my god, who is in my house? Not actually, who is in my OBS scenes? Whomst? Oh my goodness. Jeff, who's in my... Is it you? What are you doing in there? How'd you get in there?
Well, it couldn't be me. I was here the whole time.
Wait. Oh, feck, hang on, my iPhone is dying. I forgot to plug it in! My face! I'm ruined! No! No, the fucking... You know the folding plugs where the things like fold back into the little thing? It's not to fold, I can't get back. I got it. Oh, okay, hello, professional stream. Hello. Hey, I'm alive! Oh my goodness. Hi, hello, hi, and hello.
Good evening, everyone. Or, no, that's not accurate anymore. Good afternoon.
Good. It is the afternoon, yeah. It's, what time of the day is it for you? It's like the morning for you, isn't it?
It's about 11:15 a.m.
That's okay. All right, first up, very quickly, Alpha Productions, thank you so much for 48 a month, nearly 4 years. Now, second up, Jeff, just in the off chance that there's anyone here who does not know who you are, would you like to take a moment to introduce yourself?
Well, quite frankly, I need no introduction, and if you think I do, banned. Immediately. Banned. Just out. Out! Anyway, I am
you're
Jeff
dead right.
Stoffels.
No, you're dead right. You could leave it at that, to be quite honest. Like, yeah, that'll do. Anyway. Carry on.
But yes, Jeff Stoffels, one of the mods, been here. Jesus, way too long. Actually, come to think, it's been about 5 years, almost to the day.
Oh my god, no, you're right.
5 years and 4 days.
Oh my god, because it was that Skyrim stream, wasn't it? You were one of the
No, it wasn't.
Whoa, was it not?
No, I actually went back and looked at it because I was in Twitch Tracker for whatever reason. I was looking at it and I realized, I followed May 4th. But that Skyrim stream wasn't till like a few days later. So either I came in on 2 separate raids, because I know I wasn't actively watching at the time. I do remember the Skyrim stream was, hang on, okay, I need to come back here. But I had been following previous to that. And I don't know how.
That's gas. Oh my god. 5 years! And now we're friends! Woo, 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 woo! The moral of the story is, internet friends, they're real.
Ooh,
They're
internet friends.
They're gonna find you. Actually, no, that's really threatening. That's really threatening.
You will find friends in this community.
It's true.
It is foretold.
It is
You have no
foretold.
choice.
It is written. It is written. I don't know where it's written, but we wrote it down somewhere. We wrote it down somewhere. We did. Anyway, so Jeff is here. Woo! Jeff has been... You've been a mod since, like, fairly early on as well. You've been a mod since, like... I want to say maybe June, July 2020? Was it around then? It might have been earlier? Like, it didn't...
Nope. That's when it was, which is absolutely wild to think now of just like, I am here. Like, someone shows up today, 2 months later, they're a mod.
Yeah, I like... it's mad because, you know, that was like a million years ago. It feels like a million years ago, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels like a million years ago, but at the same time, like, we were the two type of people who was like, we met and it's like we already knew each other for 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice as like, myself and Zargan at that as well, like, when we got to know each other, it was just like, alright, yeah, whatever brain cells they were dishing out, we got some that were made from, like, you know, the same brain cell factory. Brain cell factory! Woo! They got the same little, like, maker's mark on them. So, yeah. It's nice when that happens. Sometimes it's just like, you get it. I don't understand why you understand what I understand, but you get it. On the same wavelength. The same wavelength. Whatever that wavelength might be. A quick question to chat, actually, while we're hanging for a minute and messing. How is the volume for everything? Can you hear me all right? Can you hear Jeff all right? Can you hear, like, distant music? I have a little bit, like, Animal Crossing afternoon music mix, because I just thought that'd be nice off in the background. Something chill. Something chill. Good
And if
volume.
you can hear a lot of fans in the background, tough shit, there's like 4 in here because I'm in Florida.
Do you know, actually, before we went live, when we were obviously chatting before stream, putting stuff together, and I could hear the fans on your side really loud, and now that we're here, I can't hear them, like, at all. That's really weird. Like, I'm pausing the music and just like, no, I can't hear them at all. Weird. Do you know, it might be, maybe it's that my PC fans are kind of just going, they're doing their own little, so it's like cancelling out somehow. Oh, goodness.
You, Florida, I hear it's stinky. Well,
oh,
you're right.
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
And I chose to be here for a very strenuous definition of chose.
Yeah, there's nothing particularly special today or anything, is there?
No, not really.
No.
Nope.
No.
No.
No, really, no.
No, not really.
All right. Because I think it's David Attenborough's birthday today.
Oh, is it? Happy birthday, David Attenborough.
He's 99, which is unbelievable.
Jesus.
It's David Attenborough's 99th birthday. Somehow, like, this is gonna sound mad. I know David Attenborough's been around for like a million years, but you know when you're like, no, he's only like, I thought he was like maybe 84 or something like that. You know, that kind of way. It's like, I still see him. He's surely still doing stuff. But yeah, he was born 8th of May, 1926. God.
Jesus.
God.
That's 100 years younger than me.
That's What?
What?
Never mind. Sleepy Coffee Cakes, thank you so much for 17 months with the... Can I do this? Oh my god, do you remember... Sorry, I should give everyone a warning. Not that you need the warning. This stream is going to be a load of... Do you remember the... Do you remember the Popcat era? Do you remember that? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the Popcat era?
No.
Do you... I feel like there was a period of time that if you sat into a... Why are you laughing? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Well, I totally didn't put my own Jewel-branded Popcat emote into chat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But do you remember there was a period of time where, like, if you were talking to someone, if you were in a Discord call, there would be somebody sitting in that call going... It was just a given. Like, not even necessarily, like, in our Discord, like, anywhere. There's always one person just sitting back going... Nobody does that anymore.
Pro tip, it's her. It's Cake.
Somebody, you know what? I think, what? Only like once or twice. Only
Also, hang on. Gotta flex for a second.
You got a what? You're what? You say flex?
Just throwing a watch streak in chat. It's fine.
Oh, and excuse me. 250 stream streak. God, that's a lot.
And it has
That's
broken
a lot.
once.
Pain. Pain. Oh my goodness. I'm drinking a cup of tea that is actually still warm enough to drink, and I'm...
Something.
having a
I'm
great time.
supposed to be here. Of course, it's gonna be high.
Yeah, I mean, but like, you know. Hang on.
Like, I don't have to be here, but
No.
I have to be here.
Well, I suppose, like, no, you don't.
Who's going to breathe down everybody's neck
Did
if
you
I
know
don't
that
do it?
before the birth of Jesus, it was called BCHD?
What? What? BCHD? Oh my god! Ah! Ah!
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
Later. All right, it's my stream now. Anyway, so how are? Oh, jeez.
I'm back. You're not getting rid of me for that long.
Damn.
Hang on. I want to take a second for a minute to say, Harry the Pig, thank you so much for 20 months. Jelly Me, thank you so much for 35 months of your prime. Huali the Kitsune, thank you for 2 months of your prime. And congrats on being done with the last year of your undergrad. Unbelievable stuff. Huge, as they say. Huge. Zargan, thank you for the bits. Chrono Dragon, thank you for the bits. And thank you for kicking off a hype train. A hyperactive locomotive, if you will. You won't. You won't, and that's fine. You probably shouldn't. Oh, God. Any news, any excitement, Jeff? Anything you want to share with the class?
Surprisingly, not really. Like, I just have the day off. It's great.
Wait, I would... Yeah, any reason you have the day off? Just, you better take this
Oh,
day
well,
off.
it was a makeup stream from last time because, like,
That's
traditionally we do this around, like, Thanksgiving, and
That's
just
true.
it didn't happen this time.
No, I was up to my eyeballs with, oh God, everything, and everything just kind of got out of sync. So we're here. We're here. We are here. Dvorak says, what time is it in Florida? Like, actually, what time is it for? I know I could look this up, but what time?
It is 11:30 a.m.
Oh, that's a respectable time of the day. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Sometimes I'm trying to, oh my God, what's the deal with time zones? Sometimes I'm like, this person is in California. Surely they're not that far away. And it'll be like coming up to my bedtime and they're having their lunch. And I'm like, that's messed up. That's messed up. It's just, I know that's just how it works. That's, day one of time zones. But I'm like, it's weird. What's the deal with time?
Yeah, because it'd be like 8:30 over there. Like, they are just waking up now.
Yeah, they're just like, just scraping themselves off the pillow, and unbelievable.
Apparently, I have a vocal doppelganger out there.
Oh!
I must end them. It can only be me.
And another part poison Pokemon avatar user as well. Ooh, fight, please don't fight. Well, I mean, if you fight, make it funny, You can make it into content. That's what they... No, okay, not my friend, okay. Rebellious, thank you so much for 6 months.
Okay,
Oh.
not their friend, not my problem.
Not my circus, not my monkey.
Unfortunately, this is, in a way, my circus, my monkeys.
This is at least partially your circus. You choose to be here. Bam, 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 bam. I was going to say something like, oh, if you're a moderator here, you don't have to be here every stream. But it's way funnier to be like, no, actually, you have to clock in. There's like a little timesheet. And if you don't show up on time, Dave has to like peck you on the knuckles until you are here. That's way funnier.
Just show up, announce yourself, ban someone for 5 seconds, leave.
Yeah. Refuse to elaborate, leave.
Wait, no. I've got it even better.
Go on.
Morning, Ralph. Morning, Sam. Bam! Unban. See you tomorrow, Ralph. See you tomorrow, Sam.
Oh, God. Who? Oh, apparently it's 1:30 in the morning in Eastern Australia. Ooh. Oh, not my conclave, not my cardinals. A lot of
Ooh,
birds
that's a
looked
good
after.
one.
That is good. That's good. I like that. I like that. That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Ah. Oh.
Chat, what's the deal with time zones? Folks, I tell you, these days everyone's zoning their times. But back in my day, it was just some superglue and a sundial.
Oh God. Who up dialing they son? Time isn't real. Thank you for the bits, Wally. Do you-
Time hasn't been real for about 5 years now.
Like, you believe in time? Pfft, come on, get real.
God, that just reminds me of that XKCD where it's just like outwitting conspiracy theorists by like out conspiracying them. It's just like the moon landing was fake. You think the moon is real?
Oh God, yeah. God, like just one-upping people. It's like, no. Like the
God,
fake-
that just reminds me of like the very first joke I ever really got you with, which was just that. God, I hate one-uppers. You're like, oh well, I've been to Tenerife. They're like, well, I've been to 11er.
Fucking 11er. I will, every single time I see Tenerife written somewhere, if I hear Tenerife, I just think of like, oh well, 11er. I'm like, ah! Oh! 11er. I need more of my tea. Oh God. Oh my God. 11er. That's a good one. Flat Earth? No, it's a Morbius strip, please. Give it its proper title. Morbius strip. 12er is better. Oh, there's always one. We go to Timbuktu, you go to Timbuk 10. You know, like there's no winning.
Just gotta skip through Timbuk 3 through 9.
Jobs 9001 says, so what's the point of the stream? You're asking us.
I've been asking that for 5 years.
I ask myself every morning when I wake up. Every morning. Every morning. How did we even decide we were going to do this? We were trying to figure out what to do on the stream. We're like, will we play a game? We've had like a tradition of playing Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes. And we're like, I think it was your idea. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be awful. We should do it.
Yeah, we were just having a weekend hangout, and then I just remember turning around one point going, wait. Woke detection.
Yeah, because you know it's gonna be bad. You know it's gonna be like solitaire. Is it woke? And the answer is gonna be yes, because there's too many nice bright colors on the cards or some shit. Like
There is an equal number of kings to queens, therefore woke.
It's crazy.
And that is why I have to announce Jeff O'Stoffley's woke content detector reporting for duty.
Whoa! He's real.
I apologize. Like I kind of half-assed this. Like
Jeff, you have the shirt on. You have the Dave shirt on.
I am trying to make a point about woke content detection here.
Oh, I'm
Please do
sorry.
not
I'm sorry.
take
I got too excited about the Dave shirt. Carry on. Please carry on.
No, I was just saying, like, I've half-assed this. Like, there's no American flags in the background. There's not one gun, let alone 15. I'm not in, like, an SUV or a truck. We make do with what we have.
You're doing great. Give it up for Jeff!
Also, good God, I have to take these sunglasses off.
You need to have a button that has, you know the eagle screech that is not a bald eagle, but it's used as an eagle screech? Hang on, I can go... American Eagle Screech. I can do this. I swear to God, this is a Vine boom. That's not what I was looking for at all! That sounds like, I don't know what that sounds like. But I know it's the screech they use for the bald eagles. I think it's not actually that. It's something else. It's like a hawk or something. Yeah, that one. It's
that just reminds me of trying to set up the whole Dave FM in Discord and wanting to go onto SoundCloud and just like record a bunch of like, you're listening to Dave FM. Where we play rock, and nothing but rock. this ain't your VTuber radio, and then Imagine Dragons starts playing.
I'm waking up. Oh, wait, hang on.
And then just hard cut to the next song.
We got one. That's a good one. We need one with like a bit of an echo. This one? No. Oh, maybe this one. That'll do. That'll do. That's got a good little like something going on. It just plays Nickelback. Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't got it as a poor man's stealing.
See, I would take up on that one specifically just to play the Katamari Nickelback mashup. That works far too well than it really should.
Do I know what that is?
Yes, I've played it for you multiple times. It's Katamari, but then
more like
it just
metal.
plays the lyrics to Photograph over it.
Oh my god, hang on, I have it here. VOD watchers, if this gets muted, I'm really sorry. I think this is it. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Everybody put the crash helmets on. This is a crash helmet day. And what the hell is on Joey's head? I found a video this morning, and I'm not gonna play it on stream because it's literally like 4 or 5 minutes long, and I don't think I sent it to you because I sent it to like 2 people. I was like, I need to go and have breakfast because I was like lying in bed. I found a video, and it is it's called "This Is Not the Greatest Song in the World." It's a Tenacious D Evangelion like shitpost, but I swear to God, it is like one of the wildest things I've ever watched. You know, when you start watching a video and you're like, this is going to be funny for the first like 10 seconds, and I'm going like, I'll go watch something else. I was like glued to the screen. I could not look away. I'm going to send it to you if you want to watch it later. I'm just going to
I probably will at this point.
I'll just put it there for you. If we watch it now, it's going to...
If we watch it now, it practically turns into, YouTube video review.
And like, don't get me wrong, that's fun, but I mean, geez, like, if it comes to it, if the woke or nah quiz becomes too grim or too boring, I mean, there's nothing stopping us doing that. So, hang on, I have to backtrack for a second. Arctic Ash, thank you so much for 37 months. Sakura, dear Grove, hello, thank you for 53 months. How you doing? Jeff is here in the... Well, yeah, you're kind of... Well, you were in the flesh a minute ago. There! Oh, whoa! Did you see that? I need to stop my head rotating so much. It looks like I'm about to... I'm like an owl.
Oh, I should also mention, Sakura Deergrove is the artist of this Clodsire.
And Jeff. Go.
Go. And Jeff.
Wait.
Jeff.
Wait, no,
One,
not
two.
the Clodsire.
Go.
She did the Whooper in the Clodsire.
It's so good. Can we get her for Sakura Deergrove? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know what that noise is, but... Beep, 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 beep. Yeah! Bernie, thank you for the bits. You're very kind.
God, that just reminds me of the Paper Mario clip of getting the super guard on the bomb that I just had to put the... Oh, Mom, get the camera!
Mom, get the camera! God, I think, I don't know why the air horn sound is so timeless. Oh, now I can hear the... Hang on. Jeff, I think I know what's happening. I think you're switching between mics.
I had better not be.
I think so, because, well, something just happened where I could hear, like, background noise, and I wasn't hearing it at all before. Maybe, actually, no.
I did just mute to cough and then unmute it.
Oh, maybe, do you know, it's probably just the mic adjusting to the soundscape. Because it's fine now, sorry. I'm not gonna have you paranoid about it, it's completely fine now. Poor Mom.
Possible. I could mute and unmute again to test it.
Go on, alright, test. Hello?
Hello?
Words?
Words. I keep
Okay,
forgetting
yeah.
to talk.
Okay, it only happens for a few seconds when you unmute. I think it's alright. There's a hiss, and then as soon as you start talking for a few seconds, it seems to filter out the fans. So, that's alright. That works. That's okay. That's okay.
I think I can turn off the closest one.
I thought that beep was in here. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, sorry, that was my life.
I was like, what did I switch on or switch off by accident? Oh my, did I? I don't have my bottle of water.
Maybe I'll just push that button every now and then, just give everyone a heart
Don't
attack.
you dare! Do you mind if I take 2 seconds to get my water bottle?
I suppose.
Will you be cool with the gang? Will you be cool?
I will
with the
answer.
gang?
I will answer whatever questions I feel like answering if chat has them.
If this is your opportunity, gang, I'm really hoping that I don't like
Cause a chat uprising. I'm pretty sure if I said redacted, that would cause a chat uprising. Unfortunately, for everyone else, I'm not going to. Waffles or pancakes? Waffles in general. Occasionally pancakes, but generally waffles. Why have you stolen my voice? Chances are I'm older than you, so you stole mine. I'm still not going to, you uncle. Just because it's legal doesn't mean I have to. Jeff, why am I so cool? Well, I believe I saw a meme about it that says, sorry your autism made you weird. It just made me hilarious and better than everyone else. That's why I'm so cool.
hello? Hi.
Ah, dang it, she's back. Jeff, what are your thoughts about the new Destiny expansion? Final Shape or the new one that was just announced yesterday?
Oh.
Final Shape, 10 out of 10. Season 1, Season 2, Jesus fuck. Season 3, great. The one that's coming out in a few months, hyped, looking forward to it, looks good, kind of surprised about it.
Ooh.
In a good way. Destiny has a lot of potential, which is really frustrating to say about a franchise that has been around for 10 years.
Pain. I don't know very much about Destiny, to be honest, only what you've told me, but anytime you're like, this is garbage, I'm just like, yeah, it is! I have a baseline understanding, but I agree with you.
Okay, my doppelganger is also a warlock main, which means at the very least, this... Hang on, am I logged into another account somewhere?
Ooh. Ooh.
Anyway, warlocks are the best because they floof around and have the best movement tech, and are just, in general, they're evergreen. Sometimes Titans suck, sometimes Hunters suck. Warlock, we can find a way to make it work.
Ooh. Now, I have...
Hunter gang, rise up and get thrown into the fucking sun.
Oh. I have nothing to contribute, but I'm enjoying it immensely.
Oh no, like, one of the big memes in Destiny is just basically the quote-unquote class warfare that nobody takes seriously, because there are three classes that are essentially, warrior, mage, and thief. Hunters are jackasses, like all of them.
How dare they.
Generally, if there is a glitch that will allow you to kill your teammates, anyone will do it, but you will expect your hunters to do it. Titans eat crayons and have very specific tastes about which color tastes best.
Huh. I see.
And
I see,
I'm pretty
I'm
sure-
writing this down.
And I can't remember anything specific about warlocks off the top of my head, but just pretty much imagine us as just, smug and arrogant and better than everyone else, because of course we are.
I'm just nodding. But I'm taking notes. Yep. Which crayon has the
But-
creamiest texture? Ooh.
I don't know, I'm not a Titan.
Oh, God. I saw... sorry, this is not related to Destiny at all, but it is related to crayons. For my sins, I was browsing through Reddit the other day because I was trying to find an answer to a random VTubing question. And I ended up... the way you keep getting recommended posts? And I'm like, I don't want to make an account on reddit.com. I don't want to. I simply do not want to. But I saw a post, in the recommended that was something... I think it was, one of those... mildly interesting, or one of those communities, and it was somebody with 2 crayons. They were like, this Crayola crayon is a different color to the same color Crayola crayon from 2004 or 2006, and everyone was like, Have you considered cutting into the old crayon? Have you considered taking off the weathered part of the old crayon that has been, like, going mouldy in the back of the press for the last 20 years? Oh, someone else saw that post! Now, I don't know if they did. Maybe it was a different color, but I was just like, you know.
Also, last I'm going to say on that, I saw from Gunmetal95 there, they were absolutely right. Warlocks do not eat crayons, we eat grenades.
Ooh. Do you crunch them? Do you give them a real, like...
It really depends on the class. Like, if I'm chewing down on, like, a stasis grenade that's ice, like, that's very crunchy.
Very good, very crunch. Very...
The electric ones got a little bit of, like, bitterness to them. They're great.
Yeah.
But, like, bitter in a good way, if that makes sense.
Kind of, bitter in, like, I'm trying to think, what's a bitter food that's nice? The only thing I can think about when I think of bitter food is, you know poffins in Pokemon? You can make bitter poffins. And I always used to try and imagine what the poffins taste like, and when I think of bitter food, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm like, I'm going to Hearthome City, I'm going to make bitter poffins and give them to my Empoleon so that he can be beautiful. Beautiful. I thought lemon is bitter. Tea is bitter. Oh, I don't drink bitter tea.
Actually, no. Now the last thing I'm going to say about it. I will say, in Destiny, we are representing the community here. Whenever you see me in game, it will say Jephistopheles bracket Dave.
Oh, that's something. Oh.
Because I set up a clan called the Heralds of Dave.
Hey! Woo woo woo! Can we give them for Dave? Dave clan. Dave clan.
Anyway, I will do my best to stop talking about that now, and I give it like 5 minutes.
I give you 2. No offense. I mean that with great respect.
Minutes or seconds?
Can I go smaller?
Well, I mean, we've already passed smaller.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh.
Because I passed you by a while back. Hey!
Can't believe this. Can't believe this.
You invited me here.
I did, and I don't regret it yet.
Yet.
But...
See, when I said that, like, we met and it was instantly like we knew each other for 10 years, like, it was like this immediately between me, myself, and Zark.
Real.
Myself and Zark.
Real.
Look, we all knew what I meant.
Real. We get it. We know. Oh, we know. Lady Faust was, like, witness to this as well, like...
She had a spray bottle on hand just waiting for us to just kind of agitate each other up into just, you know, being worse and worse and worse until she just kind of has to step in and go, no, spray.
Oh,
Down,
God.
back, Jeff, mask on.
Jeff, over there. Zargan, over there. Ding, 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 ding.
God,
I'm
I
sitting
think
on the sidelines with, like, a bucket of popcorn, like, that was gonna happen, yeah,
I think my favorite one was, like, the day after the wedding. We were all sitting down with, I think, 1 or 2 others of your friends, and we're all just, you know, and Faust had brought a bunch of the Animal Crossing amiibo cards for everyone to go through, and told Zargan that, I think it was Octavian, and she's just like, well, I've got an Octavian that has your name on it. And of course, me being the smartass just went, well, no, it's got Octavian's name on it. And everyone just stops and stares at me for about 3 seconds, and then immediately just goes back to like I hadn't said a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I mean...
It was the single greatest response I could have ever received to something like that, and I don't think anything's going to top it for another 10 years. Minimum.
That's very powerful. That's very powerful. Oh, God. Do I dare say, do we want to... This music feels very fitting for this. Do we want to look at this possibly very funny, possibly terrible experience we have signed ourselves up for? Do we?
Well, we can't ask this question anymore because of woke.
Oh! Bow, 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 bow! Why does my face go missing? Because of woke, probably. I would like to preface this this stream by saying, and listen, if you've been here for 5 minutes, I'm fairly sure you know the go. We do not endorse the views of whoever has decided these games are woke or not. Like, I just want to make it very clear in case there's anybody new here, and if anyone has come in being like, oh, finally, they're gonna own the snowflakes. I'm like,
We are, yes,
but not the ones you're thinking of. Yeah!
Brain Cell 2!
Exactly! We are laughing at people who go to bed at night being like, I can't believe people are living their lives in peace! They wake up at 4 in the morning in a sweat because somebody has, like, I don't know, bought a pride flag and they're like, ah! You know?
See, I still like Zargan's explanation of the woke detection spreadsheet of somebody who is, you know, an anti-woke grifter has a lot of games that are questionably woke, and when someone was going through going, hey, what are you doing playing games with like all these trans characters? They're like, I'm compiling a list of games so we know what's woke and what isn't, and now they're too far down the rabbit hole to stop.
At that point, it's kind of like, hey, listen, this is your chance. You can pivot. You can pivot and admit you're a dumb idiot head. Because if you double down now, you're going to look stupider.
And what does that mean? Triple down.
Quadruple down. Ah,
One-uppers.
quadruple down. All right, do we want to go? Do we want to do we want to begin?
Ooh, that's a good one.
No.
Breaking news, these are jokes.
Yeah, these
Which
these
is
are
a-
jokes.
Which is a good alternative to my, for legal reasons, that was a joke. But yes, ready.
All right, okay. So, I've had this page open, and I refreshed it like just as I moved us over, and I think I'm looking in the wrong direction. I am looking in the wrong direction. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna make sure I'm looking in the correct direction. We have the
Oh, and there's a
technology
black
to do
bar
that
over my
kind of
head.
thing. There's a what?
There was a black bar on my head over on the other stream.
Oh, we'll have to fix your head. Hang on. What's in your head?
Look, if you can fix whatever's going on in my head, like that, you're the first in 40 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, like, mirror myself without mirroring myself. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Mirror myself without mirroring myself.
Sure, yes.
Without actually flipping myself the other way around. Surely. But, yeah, okay, I think, yes, okay, hang on, I think I can do that. Let's just give it a hook. Oh, now I'm partially off the screen, but this might work. Up. Yeah, okay, now I'm kind of looking the right way. I see the... You do have a black bar over your head. Hang on, we have to fix that. We have to fix that. Surgery. Nina, 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 Nina. Beep, 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 beep. All right, we're here. We're here.
They did surgery on a Claude Sire.
We're going to do surgery on a Claude Sire. All right, live on stream. You're never going to see this again. And you've probably never seen it before. And if you have seen it before, what the hell are you watching? We're doing surgery on a Claude Sire right now. Crop the top.
Ow, 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 ow!
Sorry, it's gonna be... Hold still! Hold still! It's gonna be done. Is it gone?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Great outlook. Great. You're gonna make a swift recovery. Oh, I'm so happy for you. It's gonna be great. Oh. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna do one more annoying little thing. I'm gonna turn myself around very slightly so that I'm looking at the quiz. Ooh.
Zargan Dragon says Claude Top, and for the last time, I've asked you not to call me that.
Claude Top. All right. God. We're starting with Tales from the Borderlands. I've not played a single Borderlands game, but I have a feeling...
I have, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to say woke on this one because they definitely throw in some, haha, I like men, I like women, whatever. There's actually one character in, I think, like Borderlands 2, where he was actually gay or bisexual because of a bug. Like they were supposed to have, like... Because they had, like, a flirt dialogue, and his just triggered on anybody who was considered available, not, like, anything. And then later, they're just like, fuck it, run with it.
You know...
So I'm going woke.
Yeah, I mean, you know. I don't know anything about Borderlands except for the art style, and I know this probably sounds mad, but off of like a few very short clips, I was like, yeah, someone's gonna think this is woke. I don't know why. I just have a feeling there's gonna be something in there, and someone's gonna be like, no. All right, we going woke?
Yeah, we're going woke.
Correct! Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. The character Zero is non-binary and uses they-them pronouns.
Zero. Why did I forget about Zero? Of course.
There you go. There you go. Now, finally, some good video game.
Oh, yeah, because it's Tales from the Borderlands. I forgot Zero was even in it.
How many Borderlands games are there? Because I know there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Is Tales like a spin-off, or do they just get run out of numbers?
So there's 1, 2, 3. There's a pre-sequel, and Tales from the Borderlands was like Telltale, Walking Dead.
Oh, I thought you said Walking
Basically
Dead.
like I mean, sure, let's just run with that.
Walking Dead.
But yeah, basically like walking simulator, point and click sort of thing, where they just kind of flesh everything out. And Tales from the Borderlands was probably one of the better ones they've done.
Ooh.
Mainly because I've played honestly too many of them, and a big complaint I always had was just like their idea of drama was just who are we going to kill off next. And the thing is, it's Tales from the Borderlands. You kind of expect everyone to die at just like a moment's notice, so like you can't pull that. But that means like they actually had to try, and it turns out when they're trying, holy shit, they're actually not that bad.
There you go. There you go. Silverfile says very woke, which is why this is one of my favorite ever pieces of media. Oh, high praise. High praise coming in. Now. Do we want to go to the next one? This seemed like a pretty easy start. Oh
That was
my
an easy
god! Don't eat sushi anymore because poke. That's cool. We're cool. Jeez, we really are off to a strong start today. Next, are you ready?
Yeah.
This is gonna give us like Snake for the Nokia 3310 or something, I swear to god. I've never heard of this. But I feel like... Okay, wait. Have you ever heard of this? Because I've definitely never heard of this.
No, I haven't.
So, okay, here's my theory. So, I have never seen this game in my life. But I think it's either woke because woman gets to do something and she has blue hair, or it's not woke because very, very stereotypical video game woman body, and also she wear booby bra. So therefore it can't possibly be woke. I think it could be a flip either way, you know? Now, if you play, I don't know, if you can play as the woman, that might make it woke, because women doing things, you know, jeez, that's too much for some people to handle. Yeah, either woke or very sexist. I can't tell either. I've never heard of this in my life. Has anyone ever heard of this?
I'm going to lean towards not woke because of that.
I'm feeling not woke as well. This is giving like, God, I can't believe I'm bringing up League of Legends on stream twice in a week, but when they originally released Jinx as a character... Only twice. When they originally released Jinx as a character, it was this kind of like manic pixie, I have a doctor's note because I'm so crazy kind of girl, you know? You know, that kind of like stereotype, which like, if you have blue hair, the only thing I'm worried about is how you maintain the color, because that washes out fast. We going no? I think I'm happy to go no.
Yeah, I think we're going no. I think like GTA knockoff.
Somebody made a very good point in chat as well, in our favor. The dude's a cop. That's right, he has a little badge, so it can't possibly be. Oh my god! Oh! Contains overtly anti-free speech messaging. In-game moderators censor politically incorrect symbols. Game is woke.
Let's go, mods!
Game is woke! we walked the prank on that one. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
I mean, that one was kind of a coin toss either.
Yeah. I was like, it either really is or really isn't. Which, I mean, that's a bit of a nothing answer, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know exactly what they mean by politically incorrect symbols too. Oh yeah. You can use your imagination there. You kill cops in it. Oh well, yeah, I mean, like, geez, I'm actually surprised that's not in the reason.
But that could go either way. Like, does that make like older GTA games woke? Like before like before they had like a story or anything, and it's just like top down. Here's a dude shooting police officers. Like, is that woke because you're shooting cops, or is it not woke because male power fantasy, whatever?
That's actually I'm too big now. What? You see, that's the thing. Like, there's much to consider. Much to consider. Are we ready for the next one? This is
Yeah.
I was feeling so cocky. I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely no. Okay, we're wrong. Monster Loves You. I've never heard of this, but this looks cute.
See, I'm gonna go with woke
Me too.
because monster loves you means that the monster has positive feelings towards you, and that's just we can't have that.
That's true.
Like you can only
Real.
interact with the world through a gun. Like a monster loves you. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do with that?
Like, there's emotions. There's positive emotions going on here. Is the monster fucking gay? I'm sorry, that just completely caught me off guard. I'm so sorry. My laugh over the last, like, year and a half has just kind of deteriorated into a bit of a roar because it hurts my throat less to do that.
If the monster loves you, regardless of what gender you are, it has to be woke.
That's
right?
true. That's true. Oh god, Okay, this is maybe getting ahead of us, but that means that, and I mean, this probably isn't a surprise if you've actually played the game. This means Skyrim is woke, because there's no limit on, like, who you can marry. You can just go up to anyone with the Amulet of Mara and be like, here, when I get married.
Okay, but I'm going to metagame a little bit here.
Oh, go on, yeah.
Can you say, like, maybe Skyrim is woke, but at the same time, if you're just going to say, like, oh yes, popular game everyone loves is woke, and it's just like, buddy, this is, Nordic fantasy. I'm out here with my battle axe killing skeleton. What's woke about this?
There are,
Like,
because
you lose
there are
credibility
women,
by...
No, it's woke because there are women kissing and not for the benefit of the guys playing. Because they want to, they don't even. You just kind of share a house, and then you go off and you come back and they're like, I made you dinner, and it's very, very sweet, really. But you can't be having that. Where's all the music gone? I think
Oh, sorry, I ate it.
No! Hang on, I need to get us more music. God, it's only a 42-minute video. We need more than that. We need more tunes. We need additional tunes. I want to stay with Animal Crossing tunes because I think it's nice. I'm just like looking off the screen like I'm looking in a store cupboard. Like,
Can't have music because jukebox broke. Oh, sorry, can't have music. I forgot to throw in the yerky.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do. That's the ticket. All right, Monster Loves You.
We out of music. Suspiciously music-shaped Jeff.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, it's been gone ages.
I know. I like to pretend there's something there left to lose. Oh. Do we think Monster Love You is woke? I do. I think it looks
Woke.
inviting and sweet. Therefore, I think someone's gonna think it's woke.
Art style
Correct!
woke.
Oh, game is slightly
Slightly
woke.
woke.
Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Despite other monsters using male or female pronouns, there's no distinction between a male or female player character, which is kind of based, honestly.
Is that woke, or is that just devs being like, I don't want to write this dialogue twice?
I mean, the outcome is the same.
The outcome is the same, and I should note, I am not clowning on that.
Oh,
That
no,
is the
I
sort
know.
of thing I would
know
do.
well. My God.
I would do it in a heartbeat of just like, you know what? It's going to be easier for me if I just treat this woke and just be like, yeah, they, them, just go.
Just easy. I mean, to be fair, like it makes sense. If some people weren't so, oh my God, I'm afraid of pronoun, that would just be. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's grand. Anyway, it looks cute. I've never heard of this game in my life. It looks really cute. Next one.
Next.
Anno 1800.
Okay, I know this is like I don't know if it's RTS or like City Skylines or something like that.
It's one of
How
the
do you
two.
make that woke though?
It's some sort of strategy. So my thinking is, and I haven't played this, but I know people who have. I feel like maybe if it... I feel like it might not be classified as woke because... I don't know. I don't know. I actually
So
genuinely don't know.
the
Maybe
only
the
way I
boat
could
is
think
gay.
of...
I don't know.
Well, all boats are women, therefore.
Oh, that's a good point.
But like the only way I could see this as being woke would be like if they included like a female advisor and they just
Yeah.
go, well, there's a woman doing something
Mhm.
in 1800 well before someone made the mistake of giving them rights.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah, I think you could
By
be
the way,
honest.
I hate the fact that I was able to pull that out of my ass so quickly.
That's okay. That's all right. You have to
So
be,
I'm
you have to
gonna
be
go
ready.
with not woke.
You have to be ready. I think I'm feeling... See, I haven't played it.
Me neither.
I think it could be not.
I'm thinking not.
Let's go not. Wrong!
God damn it!
What? Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, historically inaccurate
I called it!
female engineer.
Did I not
You were
call
right.
it?
You were so right. Ship captains, Arctic explorers, and a POC female pilot, helium discoverer, among others.
Oh, you know, you hate
inaccurate.
those female pilot helium discover. What the fuck kind of adjective is that?
Women and people of color were not invented until 2001. Clearly.
Discoverer of
Women in
helium.
STEM. No, women in STEAM. But close. My God. Jesus.
I underestimated the anti-woke. I didn't think we could have, woke buildings, but like, here we go.
Oh, how? Tom Bax makes a good point. How is a game about colonialism woke? How does that? How? What? That's like walking up to Cromwell and being like, I think I think your slaughter of this island is actually a bit too woke. Like, come on! Jeez, overtly. Oh, Jimmy, absolutely, of course. Like, I'm just, when your gas is flabbered by the way somebody does their mental gymnastics, I'm just like, huh? What? Huh? God. Oh, that's something else. Oh my goodness. Marie Curie, not real. Made up. Are you ready for the next one? You sound like you're up to something. I don't know why.
Is it because I'm quiet?
Maybe.
I'm not hearing anything
maybe.
out of him.
He's not saying anything. He must be plotting. Next one.
Next one.
Yeah. Queen of Thieves. This looks gay, so therefore I think it's woke. Subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging has options for disabling otome or yuri romantic pairings.
Ooh, thank you.
I'm just
Wait.
what's the name of that?
Okay.
I'll just what's up?
So I'm in the middle of detecting woke content, about to just immediately declare this one woke, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich not asked for and a drink as we just nail this one. So,
God.
how's your day going?
My husband is always braless, and if I asked him to make me a sandwich, he probably would. But I can't right now, so what?
She did just bring me a sandwich,
Give me
too.
that sandwich! Give me! God damn it. Lady Faust, you make me a
Would you
sandwich.
believe that actually wasn't premeditated?
God. Oh god, have you ever seen...
Like,
I'm
it
not
is
playing
noon,
it, hang
like-
on. I am not playing this video because it is like 10 minutes long. Have you ever seen Fesh Pints? Have you ever seen the Fesh Pints of Blair?
It took me a second to actually reconfigure my brain to remember that.
There's just like an ongoing, would you make me a sandwich? That's like joke going through, I think like all of them. I haven't seen Fesh Pints. We're not watching it on stream. Don't go there. We're not doing it. The whiplash. I love mentioning a video and seeing like half a chat just go, ah! Oh,
But yeah,
God.
Faust is absolutely right. Like, I was probably going to start getting hangry at this in about an hour or so. So,
Aw. See, I
Considering
just-
we started at 11 a.m., it's not like I could have lunch beforehand without getting, hangry at the end of stream instead.
What time do you have breakfast? No judgment, I'm just nosy.
Usually around 6 or 7.
Oh, that's actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. When did I have breakfast? What did I have for breakfast?
It'd be later if the cats would let me.
I mean, they're like, the day is starting, we gotta go. We gotta go. I think I had breakfast at like 9:30, which is a little later than usual. I'd usually like be in the kitchen with a cup of tea at like 8:30 in the morning because I'm trying to keep a somewhat regular sleep schedule. New Pope! We have a
Jeff
new, there's a new Pope! That's not, bing, 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 new Pope alarm, bing, 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 new Pope alarm. I don't know.
Babe, wake up! New Pope just dropped!
Wake up! They're after making a new Pope. Hang on, new Pope. I can't find him. I googled this, and the first name I saw come up was Ralph Fiennes. Like, I don't think he's the new Pope. I can't see anything about a new Pope. I can't see any new Pope.
See, the problem, Tom Bax, is you had to type it. I got to just say it.
They say there's one elected, but they don't say who. Okay, well, they haven't told us who.
Will the new pope be woke or not?
New Pope 1 minute ago. Oh, well, keep refreshing. I mean, they'll be updating the Pope as they go.
So I just searched it myself, and what I usually do, because it's smart, is, scroll past the AI crap, scroll past everything,
real.
and just look for, like, the actual response. I just scrolled back up to the news. The second article that is in, like, the little widget there is Pope betting odds. Here are the leading candidates on major Who the fuck is betting on who the next Pope is? Who's shelling out $10 going, I think it's going to be Pope Gregory the 12th.
Oh, God. Can you
Who
imagine?
is doing that?
I mean, like, people will bet on
And why
anything.
can't I get in on it?
People will bet on literally anything. Oh my God, hang on. This is not related to the Pope. Do you want to know one of the
Did
funniest...
you not know about this? Why would I know about people betting on the Pope?
Why would you know? Like, in fairness, but like, people will bet on anything.
The Catholic Church isn't cool anymore.
Bet not.
Got two popes.
Two Pope.
Too
Oh my
furious.
God. Oh, I remember when I was in college, we had a class that was, I don't remember what it was, but there was an unusual mix of people in it. There was like, not that many, it's like 8 or 10 of us at most. I think it was like dialects or something. And one day, it was like, all right, let's talk about something. And this was when, what was his name? Benedict the 16th, when he stepped down, like, willingly. And our lecturer was really trying to get, like, a conversation. I was like, and he wasn't being, like, preachy or anything. He was like, what do you think about this now? But it was all in Irish. He was like, what do you think about this? Like, do you have any opinion? And literally every single one of us was like, well, I mean, like, whatever. Like, if he wants to, sure. And he was like, when someone's really trying to drag a conversation out, you're like, but, like, do you think it's revolutionary? Do you think it's unusual? And we were all just like, I mean, it's no big deal. Like, if he wants to go and, retire. And he was like, but...
It's not revolutionary. He's just a quitter.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not as revolutionary as that time there were 3 popes all at once and they all excommunicated each other. So, like, come on. Where's the drama? Where's the drama? No drama. No drama.
Absolute dramaless behavior.
New pope. I still...
Pope quitter the first.
Oh, God.
Jamie James has an excellent point. We can now still say, who died and made this guy Pope?
Oh, feck. Oh, my God. Okay, there's no news on who it is. But I'm sure we'll find out soon. Will we do another woke or not? This is actually much more compelling than I expected.
Woke or Pope? Yes, let's keep going.
Fact or cap? Oh, God. Fast and the Furious or The Quick and the Coping? Middle-earth Shadow of War. Oh, I have not played this. But knowing the people that I knew who played... Although at the same time... Had the games, thank you so much for 8 months here, Brian. I'm not sure. I feel like it's probably woke because there'll probably be something about like, well, there was a lady orc or something like that. I don't know.
So I've seen diverse orcs, they, them orcs. Woke spider lady is too hot.
Yo, what, huh?
Hang on a second. Middle Earth Shadow of War Spider Lady.
The orcs are not historically accurate.
Hell yes!
What are you looking at?
What are you not looking at?
Middle Earth Spider Lady. Huh? Huh? Hello? Huh? What? She look. What? Huh? Sheila?
They fucking Quailagged her up here. Do we have to pretend to be normal for the next 5 minutes?
Yes, but I think they're gonna think this game is woke.
Yeah, agreed.
Correct! Contain-
Out of place
Out
diversity!
of place! 2 of the Nazgul were race and gender swapped, and the world crumbled. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, out of place diversity. 2 of the Nazgul were race and gender swapped. Listen, God! I think the last thing I'm going to be worrying about if I'm being hunted down by Nazgul is, but like, are you, like, you know, are you...
Okay, but is this like a no man can defeat me kind of situation, or like, is there a reason why the race and gender matter here?
That's the thing, like, if there's some, like, really solid thing in the story, then I'm like, okay, but like, if it literally doesn't matter, I'm like, come on, just a bit of crack, like, a bit of crack. How do you race... I have no idea. I have no idea.
Sorry, this is fantasy Middle Earth. How do you know what's in place?
God forbid women do anything. Little ring racing. Thank you for the bits, Alex. Jeez. At least we got it right, though. Yeah, they're already voids. Brain.exe not computing. Jeez, yeah. Next one.
Next one.
I have never heard of this. Cahor's Sunset?
Looks artistic. Woke.
I think you could be onto something. We've nothing else to go on. Correct!
Got it!
Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The player character's daughter is revealed to be a lesbian in a homosexual romantic relationship.
That's not subtle messaging. That's very overt messaging.
That's pretty straightforward. That's pretty straightforward. God forbid.
Oh, looks like this one got people 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, it's a little hard to tell from here, but if you're kind of on the money with if something looks artsy, there's a chance that, you know, somebody actually put some effort into it. Yeah, I want to know what the quiz defines as not subtle as well. I wonder if it's just, like, mentioned once or something like that. Is that subtle? Anyone here ever played this game? Because I've never heard of this. Have you ever heard of this?
I mean, so it's entirely possible, because, like, being a lesbian in a homosexual relationship, like, maybe not necessarily woke, but, like, if someone's supportive of that...
For shame. Or if they're
if someone doesn't
very
immediately
happy,
go, ugh.
a very happy relationship, you know?
God forbid women do women.
Oh, God. Oh.
I mean, he did technically try that.
My God. This is...
Well, it wasn't really God.
This is excellent. Next one.
Next one.
Next one. Oh, Castle Crashers. I feel like somehow this is woke, and I don't know why. I've not played a lot of Castle Crashers, but I feel like there's probably like a cosmetic or something, and they're like, no, it's woke.
I mean, is that a pink knight right in the center?
Yeah,
like
pink
a
knight.
female knight?
With a little, like, happy smiling eyes.
Happy?
You can't be happy.
This is war!
Where's the misery? Where are the guns?
You know what? I'm the same way. I'm not sure how it could be woke, but I'm still leaning that way.
Me too. Let's go. Correct! My God. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ and subtly pro-DEI messaging. According to the Behemoth, I never had to say that, official account on X, the gender of all the knights is up to the interpretation of the player. Which, like, how are you gonna gender these little guys anyway? Like, they're shaped. They're shaped. That's like picking up. I don't
How
know.
are you going to gender these little guys?
Literally, but like you know what I mean. It's like picking a rock. It's like picking a rock up the ground and being like, how? Do you know what it is? You know have you ever seen that picture of like two skeletons like embracing and one of them has like calcium bone boobs to make it really clear it's not like two
I haven't
guys
seen that, but I
You
can. I
haven't?
can.
Oh my god,
I
let me
can
see if I can find it.
visualize it clearly.
Let me see if this was years ago I saw this. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Oh god, I might never be able to find this. Meme. I found it! I found it! That was way easier than I expected. Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm actually going to show this on stream because it's not crude or anything.
I mean, I don't have to imagine a boner and boobs combined, but... Oh, you're talking about something
I
different.
found it. This! I haven't seen this in years. I don't know why it came into my head again. The two little pigeons just hanging out in the middle, really cherry on top of this whole scene.
The pigeons are what makes it a polycool and brings it back into work.
A polycoo.
Get out. I don't care that this is your stream. Get out.
This is way like this is a years old picture. This is not AI. I saw this like 10-15 years ago probably. God. Anyway, I needed to I needed you to see
just
that.
says, "What did I just walk into?
Oh, don't worry.
Bone moves."
Yeah, just bone boobs. Oh god. Oh. Next one.
Next one.
I need to play Castle Crashers properly. I have played the other
Same.
game. Well, oh my god, and it's such a good game that I've played it and I can't remember what it's called. The other game that these people made.
Battle
Battle
Block Theater.
Block Theater.
It's a
Thank
secret.
you. It's a secret. That's the one.
I
God, what a
know
great
far
game.
too much of that song.
I haven't played that in years. Next. Zip, Speedster of Valiant City. I've never heard of this in my entire life. But she does have the suction, like the latex suction boobies going on with the bodysuit.
Yeah, she does have the vacuum sealed bodysuit.
Vacuum sealed, yes. I couldn't remember the term vacuum sealed. Not when I keep to hand.
Not when you're too busy staring at tits.
Hey!
Look, it took me a while to remember too.
God damn it. Okay. I think this person who has made this
you
judgment...
do play as a woman, I would assume.
You play as a woman, and she does not look very white. So I think someone's going to look at this and be like,
yeah.
how dare you? How dare you make me go outside into the real world, you know? So I think...
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Go on.
So I just had to pull up the stream just because that's slightly better quality on my end. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna put another one down to the metagaming. I'm going to say this one is subtly pro DEI, meaning there is a person of color here, and I don't like it.
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, that is what that means. That is what that means. It would be really funny if we were wrong, but I think we're onto something. Someone says, are you sure she's not white? I'm not sure, but, you know, we'll see. Correct! Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ
I was
messaging,
wrong, too.
multiple LGBTQ player character options, including non-binary, gay, or bi.
Okay,
So
and
not
to
for the
answer
reason we
Harry
thought,
the Pig,
but-
I have looked at like the woke detector spreadsheet, and I hate the fact that I can say that as a true statement. There are, in fact, games listed as not woke.
Have they all
Because
been
I
done
wanted
so
to make sure the same thing of just being like, is there anything you have said is quote unquote safe for this?
Wild.
But there are. So there will possibly be situations in which, yes, something is, in fact, not woke to them.
Wild. Next. We're on a
Next.
We're on a decent run so far. We have a
I
streak
keep forgetting
of
you're
5.
asking me.
We have a streak of 5. Brilliant Shadows. Never heard of it, but it looks like it might be woke. I hate saying that sentence out loud, but you all know what I mean.
Brilliant. Oh, Brilliant Shadows Part 1 of the Book of Grey Magic. That is a long-ass title. Like,
Yeah.
anti-woke people probably stopped paying attention and then just saw, oh god, there's more of it that's woke.
It looks like it could be like a visual novel or a dating sim or something like that as well. I could be wrong.
Like, if that's the case, it has to be woke.
Yeah. Alright, quickfire. Will you say it's woke?
Quickfire.
It's woke! Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The player character is a lesbian! Let's go lesbians! Woo, 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 woo!
I mean, I thought that was obvious just looking
Yeah,
at it.
I thought it was pretty obvious. I was like, yeah, you're for the girlies. Gay magic! Woo, woo, woo! I've never heard of it, but there's a lot of games so far that I've not heard of. So we're doing pretty well. Streak of 6.
Maybe they had to throw in the R in Grey Magic just to make sure it gets listed in some places.
Go under the radar. Next. Seduce me they otome.
Whoa.
Oh, this has to be, surely. Subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, homosexual romance. There's nothing subtle about homosexual romance options. Let's go, lesbians! Woo! Oi, 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 oi. Who's
This
gonna
had better
tell
be
them?
like a 100 woke 0 nah.
I'll be... 3 people were...
Very disappointing.
I
and
think-
dropped on their heads as a child.
I think 3 people expected that you might be going into this game as a guy. So, yeah. It's free. Well, listen, whatever you do in chat, that's none of my business. Next, woke. It's Stardew Valley. It is.
Do you even need to ask
You
my
don't
opinion
even-
then?
You don't even. I don't want to run ahead of you. You know. Contains.
You don't want to run ahead of me, but at the same time, it's just like, do you really think I'm going to argue this one?
2% of people thought it wasn't woke. I think these 2% of people have never played Stardew Valley and know literally nothing about it. My environmental...
Probably just going, well, it's farming. How is farming woke?
I'm amazed that the reason is the pro-LGBTQ messaging alone and not also, like, the environmental stuff. Because there's quite a lot of that, you know? And the community building and the being nice to people or choosing to not be nice to people, whatever. Wild. Wild. God. Next. This is... Okay, current streak of 8. Andromeda 6. Have I heard of this? This looks familiar, and I'm almost...
That's a non-white person on the right. This is woke.
Yeah, I think so as well. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, choice of pronouns including they, them. Jeez, it's... We haven't had a single, like, non-woke one so far. Yeah, the streaks in this. We have a streak of 9 so far that we gotten right in a row. I hate to say we're doing well, but
Okay. Zargan points out it's a non-white person on the left too, but I think like blue alien lady, like that's a different sort of thing that can also be, completely stared at, and you don't necessarily have.
It depends.
You know what? The further I defend that as not woke, the worse I'm going to feel later on today.
That's okay.
So I'm just gonna stop there.
That's all right. That's all right. We're all on the same page here. I hope we're all on the same page, right?
I
Next,
hope so.
Tropico 6 new DLC now available.
Okay. Tropico's an RTS game
Yeah.
where you play as a Caribbean dictator. I
How do they make?
think there are technically events in there that could imply that like you or your heirs are LGBT.
Ooh, if I feel like even the uncertainty would be enough. Like if it's open to interpretation, I feel like they could be like, ooh, well, actually, meh, 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 you know.
I'm gonna go bold and say not woke.
I don't know enough about the game. I think I've seen like a clip of someone playing it once. I'm gonna go with you on it. Oh my god, it's the first
Yes!
one! It's the first
Yes!
one! I mean, you know what it's the first one that isn't woke, and I'm so glad we got it right at least.
Okay, I'm on your leg brings up an important point. Can you oppress minorities as a dictator? Yes.
Oh,
yes,
that's a
you
good
can.
point. Oh jeez, they'd ate that up, wouldn't they? They'd ate that up.
Him joining the war on the woke mindset virus on the
Now,
side of
I
the
say
woke
this as somebody
mindset
who actually
virus.
does
Let's
enjoy
go!
Tropico.
Let's go, Boom! And thank you for the bits. Let's go! God.
But yeah, it has women in it, but it also has dictators. So like you kind of have to balance that on the scales.
Does it cancel out at that point? Maybe. Next. I don't know when we're... Halo Infinite multiplayer, specifically multiplayer. Woke. Correct! Contains overtly pro-DEI and overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Features female frontline combatants. No distinction between male and female player characters. Multiple DEI-themed multiplayer emblems.
So the reason I was so quick on that one is because... And it turns out, no, it wasn't 2 minutes. It was closer to like 45. Is that Bungie and Destiny are very pro-LGBT. And even though they don't have... control over the Halo franchise anymore, 343 Industries was kind of an offshoot of the two. Basically, Bungie split into like the people staying with them with Halo went to 343, Bungie went to the other, and a lot of these modern shooters now put out like a lot of like pride emblems or just basically some way to announce it. So like the moment you see that, it's just like, nope, done. Like Bungie specifically, like there's something in game for Destiny where it's like every single year they put out like a new pride emblem to throw out. It's just like you have to donate to an LGBT charity in order to get this.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
So it's just putting all of just putting the donation and the fact that these people kind of started from the same place. Like, yeah, like that one feels easy.
Sick. There you go. We still have our streak. Our streak is 11. 11. We ready for the next one?
And our score is a good lucky 13.
It is. That's pretty good. Next, we have Project Warlock. Oh, I don't think I've heard of this, but your man looks a bit... I
have not either.
Oh, jeez. This could be a bit of a guess. Your man looks a bit... I mean, he has a gun and a magic staff. But, like, the gun might make it not woke, somehow. I don't know how. I didn't get quite that far.
Yeah, this is looking very, space magic gun thing.
Yeah. Which, like,
yeah, I'm gonna go with not woke.
I think I'm going to agree with you because I have no idea. Correct! Not woke. No woke content. The game is just man and gun and magic. That's it. That's all you got. That is all you get.
Yeah, and someone in chat says, I played it, it's just dude killing demons. But Doom is also just dude killing demons. Oh, yeah. But I'm pretty sure you could pull woke out of there somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're killing demons, but also the right. Wait, that's Wolfenstein.
Zargan says, this looks like made by not woke for not woke. I see exactly what you mean. I kind of see what you mean. Okay, we still have our streak. We're on 12. Let's go. Next one. This is gay as hell. Let's go, lesbians. Oh, there's so many Yuri visual novels in this. Woo! The player characters are lesbian.
There's far too much color in that to be not woke.
There's too much joy in it. Even if you like, if it was blurred and you did not know what was on there, you'd be like, no, there's too much joy and color and light and happiness and whatever, Alright, 13. Let's go. Mortician's Tale. I haven't played this, but I'm pretty sure this is probably woke because it is about a woman doing a difficult job. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Do you have any input? I do own it. I have it like in an itch bundle somewhere. With tattoos. That's a good point. Contains overtly pro-LGBT messaging, features multiple LGBT characters, heavy social commentary regarding LGBTQ themes, including transgenderism. There you go. 2% of people thought it wasn't. I think even if you don't know the game, if you are so desperately and easily upset by something, I feel like you'd look at that and be like, oh my god, a woman with tattoo. No, that's got no. No. That's a streak of 14.
Having run into far too many people like that. Yeah.
Also, even the way it's worded, after reading like that last sentence, I feel like I need to go and like wash my face. God. Can we get a yeehaw? In chat for trans rights, by the way. Just like, yeah, well, just
Boy, howdy, we better be seeing a yeah all around here.
Yeehaw! Woo! Yeah. Ready for the next one?
I didn't see a yeehaw out of that guy. Give the streamer a yeehaw.
Give us all a yeehaw!
You watch your ass.
Next, you ready? Resident Evil 3.
Ooh.
There's a lady with muscles. I feel like that might make it woke. I know nothing else about Resident Evil 3. Now, when I say muscles, I mean like something that would be clocked as, oh my god, muscly woman, where it's like, she should probably just move stuff around a bit. Lady on the cover is standing in front of the man.
So...
But I don't know. I've never played the game.
Resident Evil's a fairly popular one, and it's mainly just like shooting zombies. And it started as like, where am I trying to go with this?
I don't know, but I'm gonna let you go there because
It's kind of like the first Tomb Raider, where it's just you play as a woman, yes, but it's also woman with big pointy titties, and you're just shooting things regardless. Like, that's kind of, I don't want to say that's what Resident Evil was, but like it's the same sort of thing. Like, I don't know enough about actual Resident Evil before a certain point that's just like, well, yeah, you could be a woman, but you could also be a guy, and you technically have two storylines because of it. But like, nobody's talking about the gays because, you know, we're too busy looking at the zombies.
Someone makes a good point in chat. Both versions or just the remake?
I would not know regardless.
I wouldn't have a clue either, but like, I mean, God, this is.
I'm gonna go with not woke again.
I do not know enough about Resident Evil, and I'm gonna go with you on it. Oh, a streak! Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. This remake has made substantial changes to Jill's character in the events of the original story. Her outfit was also changed for practicality reasons. I was gonna say, I feel like she doesn't have pointy boobie. She has, like, very regular boobie.
Okay, but to
I
me,
wouldn't
like,
have known,
I
like,
cannot tell that's the remake specifically.
I wouldn't have a clue. So.
Like, to me, that looks like, you know, 2000...
Like the pre-rendered kind of thing.
I'm justifying because I'm angry.
Oh god.
Which, you know, is exactly when you should be doing all your justification.
We lost our streak. Can we pour one
Oh,
out for the streak? That's okay. We can just start another streak. You ready for another one? BioShock. I have not played BioShock. But I feel like it's probably woke somehow. I don't know how.
I'm going... Ooh, okay, here's the problem I have.
Go on.
My answer would be it's woke because the entire game and themes is a criticism of the whole, like, what is it? Is it Contra Nietzsche or something like that, of just like the Superman and the elite, and, you know, these are the people holding up the world together, and it's like a tear-down critique of that sort of thing, of like bringing together all the elites, and then like society crumbles because like the egos can't handle each other and you didn't bring in enough. Like, there's so much of that, but that also requires reading comprehension.
That's true. Reading comprehension and critical thinking. Do you want to go woke? I mean, we have no streak to lose, at least.
Sure, let's just go with woke.
It is! Contains LGBTQ messaging.
Oh, fuck, it's Sander Cohen. That was an easy one.
Oh, according to creative director Ken Levine, the minor NPC Sander Cohen is gay. In-game audio logs allude to possible homosexual interactions. Pro or anti is unclear. But it's in there, and that's enough. A minor NPC.
I mean, he's not even really that minor, but... See, I would assume it's the whole, you know, there's not really the whole white hero swoops in to save the day. Like, we're absolutely tearing that down, and you have no free control over that. No, not that. It's the fact that you're the fucking gay man.
Oh my god.
What do I know about being woke or not?
Next! You ready for another? Omori definitely woke. Sorry, I haven't even played Omori, but I'm like, Definitely. From anything I know about it, definitely.
It's okay, I was eating a cookie.
Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, features a story about depression, mental illness, and suicide. The player character is a hikikomori. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, like a... shut-in is maybe...
Depression is considered woke now? These are the most
Yeah,
miserable fucking people you know. All of you are depressed.
depression-
How is that woke?
Apparently depression and mental illness is woke. How... What games are these
I mean, they're
people
just projecting
playing?
at this point.
God. I gotta sip my sup. Oh god. Okay, this water bottle is nice and cold, so we're good. This is wild. They're scared of going to therapy as all. God. Next, we have a streak of 2 now to protect. Line. I've never heard of this.
Line, pixelated. Spelled interestingly.
It looks compelling. Possibly.
Looks kind of like pixely platform puzzle kind of situation, like retro themed, which means because of that, probably like there's probably going to be like somebody non-binary or gay or something, just because like, you know what, sure, why not, we can't show you, therefore we'll tell you.
But the world knows, and it's sad.
I'm sorry, TTS was going off at the same time you said that. I didn't catch the very last thing you said there. Yaris, thank you for the bits. It is sad.
That's okay, I've already completely forgotten what I said. I'm just going woke.
Okay, me too. Raw!
God damn it!
Okay, now I need to know what the game is. Line. Line website, that's... Huh? Deceptively simple, infinitely complex, minimalist puzzle game.
Oh, it's just a basic puzzle game.
Okay, so there's literally... They'd be very hard-pressed to put anything except the literal, like, simple puzzle.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, if we had actually researched the game, that would have been an obvious one.
But that, I mean,
like,
that defeats
it's
the
way
purpose.
more fun to just do it like this.
Oh, it's way more fun. Next one. The Witcher. Oh, I think they might think this is woke because they're women characters and they dare do things. And Geralt is... I mean, he can be a womanizer, but
wait,
like...
no.
What,
I've got it.
what? Go.
It's woke, and the pro-LGBT messaging they have is that Geralt is too hot and it makes them feel things and they don't like it.
I think it's gonna be that there's subtle LGBTQ messaging, and they're probably gonna say there's something pro-DEI in there as well. Oh! Okay, contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Several minor characters provide exposition regarding their experiences as homosexual individuals. This exposition includes light social commentary. The nerve!
Okay, but the whole slightly woke tells me that it's like, okay, we think it's woke, but it's also The Witcher 3, so we can't say it's woke, so it's a little woke.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. My god.
So much for their fucking binary, am I right?
God. God. Next. Also, there is no way Siri is straight. You cannot convince me. You cannot convince me that Siri is attracted to men. You cannot convince me. I will not listen to you. Have I read the books? No. Am I going to? Eventually. Do I want any of it spoiled? Don't tell me anything. I don't care. Oh my god!
Leisure Suit Larry jump scare.
I'm gonna have to lie down on the ground.
Jesus, I haven't thought about this in years.
Do you think they think Leisure Suit Larry is woke? What if they think Leisure Suit Larry is woke?
Oh, if they
What
do,
if they
it's probably
do?
going to be like, we made a joke and it poked fun at gay people, and that's a mention of gay people, and now it's woke. So, because I like to be disappointed, I'm going to go with not woke.
I feel like it might be woke, but I'm gonna go with not woke because it seems... It is slightly
Motherfucker,
woke!
I've told
It is
it!
slightly woke! Somehow, but I don't think it is
An
supposed
NPC
to
is
be...
revealed to be a drag queen.
This revelation
It is
in
presented
a negative way, though. I'm like, what?
Ugh.
Huh?
Word for word, I said that.
My god. These people waking up at 5 in the morning in a cold sweat about literally anything. About literally... That's not... If you're... What?
You would think that being homophobic would make it not woke.
I think they just don't like the mention of anything. They don't like the mention of anything. They don't want to think
We're not
about anything.
homophobic, you just don't exist.
Yeah, I think that's literally it. I'm like, my god. Next one. I can't believe Leisure Suit Larry was in this. Oh my god, that was such a jump scare. Next one.
Next one.
Circle Empire's Rivals. I've never heard of this. Somehow I feel like this might not be woke. I don't know why. I've literally never heard of it in my life.
Yeah, I've got nothing to point me towards.
I got nothing.
Towards woke.
I mean,
so,
it's
yeah.
Empires. It's Rivals. It's this wizard.
It's a
kind of
white
looks
guy
like,
versus a different kind of white guy, but still
yeah,
white guy.
evil white guy. It's not woke. There you go.
And there you go, another like 50-50 one, so like...
Yeah, it's... The way I was looking at it was like... Very stereotypical wizard with hat and beard. Evil guy logo, that's it. That's it. That's it. It's actually Old Man Yowie. Oh, God.
Oh, that's Destiny. Wait.
Next.
Next.
Hero's Adventure Road to Passion.
Sounds like a visual novel, requires reading woke.
Yeah, probably. Wrong!
God damn it!
Ah! God, I've never heard of this before, so... I've literally never heard of it in my life.
Okay, that one caught out a lot of people, apparently.
Did. Ah. Next.
Next.
Assassin's Creed 2.
Woke.
Oh, I haven't played it, so I'm gonna go... Oh, overtly pro-DEI messaging. One of the opening screens is a diversity disclaimer that says this game was made by a multicultural team of various religious faiths and beliefs.
Yep, that's been
go.
a thing since day one, and I think Assassin's Creed 2 has a nun that runs a brothel or something and is like basically very sex positive. So it's like, even though you would think, you know, hey, that's a good thing, like a woman's in charge of it, so like no go.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the diversity disclaimer at the beginning, like that has been a thing since like Assassin's Creed 1. Like,
oh my god, wait.
yeah, that was easy.
Is this the one where you beat up the Pope?
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
this
God!
is the one where you beat
Hang
up
on!
the
Do
this
we
is
know
the
who
one where
new
the
Pope
final
is
boss fight
yet?
is
Hang on!
this is the one where the final boss fight is you fisticuffs the Pope.
Oh my god, topical! Beep.
Wait, no. I'm rephrasing that. This is the game where the final boss is you fist the Pope.
Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff Astopoulos.
Yes. That's my full name. You're just disappointed you didn't think of that first.
You know, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I think, should I just make this an 18+ stream and be done with it? Like, it just call it and be like, right, that's it. The gloves are off.
Do you realize how... Actually, I was going to say, do you realize how unfiltered I'm going to get if you make this an 18+ stream? And then I remember...
That's a good point.
You know me outside of stream. You know exactly how unfiltered I can get.
Sorry. I have my phone in my hand. Not the whole time of the stream. I was looking up about the Pope. And I assembled... This isn't... I mean, it's not funny. It's just funny because I don't know... because it's a language I don't speak. I'm not laughing at the language. I'm laughing at the... Assembled crowd chants Viva Papa. Viva Papa. It just means long live the Pope, but Viva Papa. Does he love Mambo? All eyes on the balcony. There's a band. Oh, jeez, they're all ready for this, huh? Anyway, you exploded the Pope at the end of Assassin's Creed 2, and how that happens, I will leave up to your own imagination. Next one. Penny larceny gig economy supervillain.
Did they choose a title through Mad Libs?
Oh. Jeff, will you remind me later to tell you something about Mad Libs after stream? It's not something I can tell you on stream.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be. I can promise you, it's gonna be good.
So, let's see. Reminder about Mad Libs. Chat must mold in not knowing.
So, all right, penny larceny, gig economy, civilian. So, that's penny larceny. Green hair, swinging in on a rope. There are boobies in the background. I feel like this could go either way. I've never heard of this game before, so like.
I'm gonna go with woke because
Joker.
So I'm gonna lean towards woke because
Kinda
like
me too.
you've got green hair, you got a lot of boobs in the background, but that implies that the green hair is interested in the boobs, therefore lesbians.
Let's go. Yeah!
Yeah!
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The sentient computer called Hate 4000 explicitly identifies as non-binary and uses they/them pronouns. Woo!
Even an evil computer can get this right, guys. Come on.
It's just that easy. It's just... Let's go Hate 4000! Ah. Next. Versus the Elite Trials. Never heard of it.
Me neither.
I feel like... I feel like maybe
Perfect.
not woke, and I'm actually going off the way the eyebrows are plucked. I'm really sorry if anyone else has eyebrows like this. I don't know how to explain it, but it could be woke for some other random reason. I'm getting too esoteric.
You know what? Screw it. I'll throw in with not woke as well.
I feel like it's probably going to be woke, but I can't think of a reason why. Overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging! Non-binary player character option. I'm sorry, Versus the Elite Trials. I was not familiar with your game. Alright. We're back to 0. Wait, hang on.
Woke.
Wait, I didn't even read it out yet!
Yeah, once you read it out,
Fursan Al-Aqsa, the Knights of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. I suppose it's probably woke because, you know, it's not in America. It's not woke!
What? Sorry, what? Okay, I'm just a little gobsmacked here.
I'm not saying that it should be anything in particular. I'm just trying to figure out the thought process of the person making these judgments.
I'm trying to play into your wink wink anti-DEI hands here. Like, show some goddamn consistency.
There's none! There's none! Next one! Commandos behind enemy lines. He does have a little beret on. He's wearing a little beret.
This looks like an older game as well, so I'm gonna go with not woke.
I think it's probably not woke. I mean, look at that title. No woke content.
Yay!
No woke content. None. Okay, we're back. We're back. We have one right. Roots of Patchet. That looks...
Look at that art style.
Yeah,
woke.
it looks joyful. So it's probably woke. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, uses body type instead of biological sex during character creation, which is pretty basic, to be quite honest. Choose any pronoun or make a custom one for your kids when you referring to you. Oh, that sounds nice.
All the character creation stuff reminds me back when I was streaming. One of the things I was very tempted to do, and you're going to understand why I didn't, would be to start Starfield and immediately go off on like an anti-woke thing of just like, oh, I'm sorry, you want to change the shape of your eyebrows? No, you have the shape of your eyebrows that you are born with. Just go off of that for like a good 2-3 minutes, and then go over, oh, pronouns, he, him, awesome. No size! But then in order to do that bit, I would have to play Starfield.
Yeah, there is that. Bethesda did not cook with that. They simply
Nothing but Luigi says Commandos is about shooting and stabbing World War II Germans. But knowing the anti-woke people right now, that's not necessarily... Maybe that's woke because that means the protagonist is intolerant of opposing political... Jesus, why did that come to be so quickly?
Because you're on the internet.
I need
and
a
you are
shower.
you're cursed with the knowledge that a lot of us are cursed with from being on the internet. They tried to cook, but they left the stove off. Next one.
Shit, that's good.
Putt enters the race. Okay, what if it... I'm gonna say not woke because I actually feel like it... I don't know. I've never played Putt enters the race.
I'm sorry, are you going to say it's a woke because a car doesn't have a gender?
Maybe the car is gay. I kind of want it to be woke, but I don't think it is. I don't know.
I'm going to go with not woke, and I'm going to prepare for the disappointment.
It's not woke!
Oh.
Can we headcanon...
Well, now I'm disappointed I was right.
Can we headcanon the car is gay? I know nothing about this game. Can we please headcanon the car as being gay? Gay car!
Gay car!
Gay car! Gay car! Oh. Next one. We're on a streak again. We have 3. Metro 2033 Redux.
I love this game.
Then I put the judgment to you because I have no idea.
It's all Russians. I don't immediately remember any gay people. There's a love... No, there's not even a love interest in the game.
Ooh.
Not in this one, anyway. Or is there?
Ooh.
Wow, it's been way too long.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with not woke.
I have no idea, so I'm gonna have to go with you. It's not woke! There you go. Oh, Burnout, hang on. Burnout says yes woke because Metro suggests 30-minute cities, which the anti-woke hates.
Okay, no, but the reason it's Metro is because this is a post-apocalyptic game, and the only reason these people in Russia survived is because these are all the survivors that fled down into the Moscow Metro.
Oh my god. So
everyone's just basically been living in the Metro for like the last 20, 25, whatever years.
So the infrastructure saved them.
Okay, look, if we're gonna dive that deep, like, again, reading comprehension, not their strong suit.
No, not at all. Not at all. Oh, God. Next one.
Ooh, that was a good 50-50 split at that.
Oh, that was good. Far Cry Primal. I've never played a Far Cry. I have... Unga Bunga
Oh, yes,
Far Cry.
Varus brought up a good point about Metro 2033. The good ending is very woke because it's all about tolerance and acceptance.
Oh, they don't like that.
But it's actually hard to get the good ending, so I doubt they did.
Mom said I'm not allowed.
You actually have to be
because it contains overtly socialist messaging.
I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna just replay that. Hang on, I have the ability to replay that. Wait, no I don't. Why the hell do I not have the ability to replay that? Why can I replay other alerts? Why can I not replay that one? Because of woke, probably, I guess, but... Why I oughta... Well, there you go. Far Cry Primal!
I don't enjoy the Far Cry series, so...
I have no idea.
I'm not entirely sure where they could get some.
Can you play as a woman? Is there character customization, character creation, where you can, like, choose body type or something like that?
The Far Cry games I've played have mainly had just, like, static set-in-stone characters, so I don't think there's customization.
What's the theme?
But again, like, I don't actually enjoy this series at all, so...
We could go for woke just because I feel like somehow... I don't know how, but somehow... Oh god, it may imply the existence of evolution.
Oh shit, woke.
Alright, let's go woke. Yeah! Wait. Contains overtly pro-DEI and subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. There's no evidence in support of matriarchal societies figures existing during the Stone Age. Were you there?
Look, I was, and I can tell you, yeah, there were.
Oh my god. 2 male NPCs appear to be a gay couple. Bro is not an archaeologist. I was there. I was there in the Stone Age. I was there in the Stone Age. I don't remember it though. It's a long time ago, you know. There's no proof for patriarchal. I'm like, come
I mean,
on.
I barely remember last week. You're gonna ask me to remember the Stone Age? Come on.
Oh yeah, like come on. Jeez. Next one. We're on the streak of 5.
Let's go.
Far Cry 4. Oh.
Oh Jesus.
God. There's Rooty Tooty.
There's probably gonna be somebody. There's probably gonna be somebody just like bisexual or something.
Probably. Oh, he's wearing a pink suit. They probably
Ooh,
think
good
that's
point.
woke. We go woke.
Sure.
Woke contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, features female frontline combatants, several of whom are also leader figures. God forbid.
Oh yeah. I remember now. That was the reason why I was like, Far Cry 4. No, I can't be playing this anymore. There's a woman leader. Like, I'm supposed to side with her? No.
Oh, there's water
Jesus,
down my
that game's
nose. I'm good. I'm cool. Ow. Why is it sore when water goes down your nose?
For legal reasons, the reason I stopped playing Far Cry 4 is because the series is wholly fucking depressing.
Ooh.
And that's not what I want from a game.
Ian of McGuire says, does the quizmaker think Thatcher was woke because she was in power? Oh my god. What was that interview with your man whose name I can't remember? Do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power? Do you think she had girl power when she...
Chat, this one isn't a joke.
Oh.
As an archaeologist with a degree, the number of matriarchal societies by the time of the Bronze Age and the Archaic period suggests strong evidence that there were matriarchal societies in the Neolithic and Chalcolithic.
Now you know.
Okay, I was nodding along as well, but I then remembered right, Pingtuber.
Now you know. Holly, thank you for the information. It does actually, like, I have an idea of that, but it's nice to, you know. You actually have a degree in archaeology, so I trust you on that. I trust you. My goodness. Next one?
Next one.
Oh, hang on. Do we want to see the Margaret Thatcher clip? I mean, it's not of her, thank goodness, because I would have to, I'd have to dip my monitor in bleach, but, hang on, let me, whoop. Mel B, Eric, and just, here we go. Have you seen this?
Oh yeah, the fan noise was because I just had to cough quickly.
Have you seen this clip? Jeff?
It's occurring to me that I haven't. Oh Jesus.
Alright, here we go. It's only a few seconds long.
I want to talk about the Spice Girls. I want to talk about the Spice Girls.
I was just speaking to Jerry before I arrived here.
Do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power?
Yes, of course.
Do you think she effectively utilized girl power by funneling money to illegal paramilitary death squads in Northern Ireland?
I don't know about that.
I want to talk about
I didn't mean to start it again! The little, like, non-committal, I don't know about that. It's just like, oh my god! Ooh! Some people don't get media training.
And you know what? I prefer it when they don't.
Yeah, I mean, like... I'll count Actor, they're always at it. Next game. Ribby the game. There's a frog, so it has to be woke, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Surely.
That's almost exactly what I was gonna say. Frog woke.
Listen, the gays love frogs, it's true. Like, hands up everyone who thinks frogs are pretty cool and gay because of the water. That has turned them gay, obviously. Yeah, exactly. See, you understand. Do you understand that? Game as woke contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Character style choices include masculine, androgynous, or feminine. Goodness gracious. Tonight. Heaven forbid. They're turning the frogs gay. Can you believe that?
I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay frogs.
There was a frog merchant at AkumaCon. I saw them. I got a few bits off them. There was a frog merchant.
That reminds me of another bit I was going to do when I was streaming, because there's one of my favorite games of all time, Tales of Vesperia. And one of the redeems I was going to have, because it is literally like a 60-hour JRPG kind of situation, would just be a redeem that could go off like once an hour kind of situation, where it would just be like sum up the plot in a minute kind of thing. And right at the very beginning, sum up the plot was just going to be, Okay, so they stole something out of the fountain and then I was just gonna hit the play button of so. They stole a thing out of the fountain, and what that thing does is it turns the friggin' frogs game. Do you understand that? Turns the friggin' frogs game. Bam, bam, bing, crack. And just let the entire thing play out because it would be about a minute.
Oh god, that's good. Oh, that's powerful. Poll ended. Frog gay. 74% yes. Woo! Who voted no? You will learn something today.
Be glad that was anonymous, because y'all be.
Pear Wiggler. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get a... No one voted no. Wait, what was the other one? Oh, it was yes or yes. Okay, I didn't see that.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay, so that's the situation like when you bake that one cake and it's just like, well, what should we name it? And I just made all 5 options compost.
God. Yeah. It was meant to be. Some things are meant to be, and they cannot be swayed.
Sometimes you just have to rig the polls. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Rig the polls in Twitch chat. Next one.
Next one.
Next one. Absolver online melee action.
Ooh.
I think somehow this is going to be woke. And again, I cannot tell you why or how. But I think
it's
there is a
online
possibility.
melee action, but you can probably play as a female character, and they're going to be like, well, they shouldn't be able to hit as hard as a man.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, I think this is like, this looks like it could be a female character, and the idea that like a female character could take down a male character, they're probably like, no, you can't do that. But muscle mass, blah, 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 you know, kind of shit. Woke. Woke. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Equal numbers of male and female fighters. Equal numbers of male and female fighters. Literally, like, split down the middle. Like, half the bosses are female, including the final boss, and somehow that's woke.
Half of the bosses, including the final boss, are girl bosses, is what you need to say.
Equality is woke. I would say I just want to sit down and talk to someone who is thinking this, but I actually don't think I do. I think if you've
No,
gone,
you really don't.
I think I always like to believe that, you know, somebody can think something like this and be like, okay, you can come back from the brink and be like, oh god, I'm so ashamed, I thought that, you know, let's move on with the rest of my life and not be a shithead. Exactly, like it can happen to anyone, but at a certain point I'm like, the sunk cost. There's no thinking work happening here. Next one. Dredge. I've not played it, but I feel like it might be woke. There's a boat.
This is basically like a fishing simulator, but it's all like Cthulhu, Eldritch horrors and such.
Oh.
But there's probably a gay character in there somewhere.
Probably.
I think there might be a female mechanic in the game. Woke.
Let's go woke. Correct. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Out of place diversity in the 20th century.
Second time we've seen that phrase.
My god. Everybody was white in the 20th century, apparently. Everybody was like, oh my god. I did see someone say in chat a minute ago as well, like, oh, I used to think like that. There is hope. There is always, I always want to believe there's hope. You don't always have to be the person to, you know, set yourself on fire to thaw someone out, but
my
like...
phone is on 3% battery and that's pretty not woke because it's gonna sleep soon.
That is pretty not woke. So thank you for the bits.
Yeah, and like what I said before, like, was not a joke. Like, I was probably on my way to becoming like this kind of anti-woke grifter, and just kind of hit me one day of just like, hang on a second. If I agree with all this stuff, why do I cringe every time somebody says it?
Yeah.
If I share these opinions, why am I so repulsed by the people who hold them, but not myself?
It's one of those things where, like, it's not nice to talk about, but I think it's important to talk about where people can hear. Like, it can happen to anyone. That is what's scary.
Really
it can. Like, I went to college with people who initially like were like really cool and really nice and like, you know, would do anything to help you, and then suddenly they turn around and they're like, but actually I think these people are this, that, and the other, and I'm like, whoa. And some of those people grew out of it and went, Jesus, like, I feel like such, like, not being self-pitying, just be like, I can't believe I used to say that. I'm so fucking ashamed, you know. And some people double, triple, quadruple down, you know? College or uni, they're kind of one and the same here. Like, we're talking age range, in Ireland at least, we're talking age range 18 to 22, 23 kind of thing. Like, I remember I used to be friends with people who then turned out to be, like, really... Like, when we were having the marriage referendum, by the way, Ireland, the first country in the world to have marriage equality by popular vote. Woo, 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 woo! When we were having that referendum, I had people that I used to be friends with in college who were like, well, like, initially being like, well, I can't support this because I just don't support marriage in general. I'm like, I see what you're trying to build up to here. You know, you're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. God, but like, it really can happen.
You're not actually oil, you ain't slick.
Yeah, like... it's... Jedi is a good point. Also, hi, Jedi! A large amount of it is how you're raised as well. If you're raised by certain types of people, it is hard to break that cycle of thought. Like, if you're brought up thinking that kind of stuff, and if you are in, like, a group... If you're in, like, a social group where that's really normal, it probably takes quite a long time to be like, oh, geez, maybe I need to step out of my bubble and, like, you know... see if anything I'm being scaremongered about is true. Which is scary, I imagine, like, if you don't have any of that kind of... if you don't have the opportunity or the setting where you can just be like, right, I'm gonna go and, you know, take up a hobby where I might meet some new people or stuff like that, you know? And it can happen. And I would like to, like, really genuinely, I'm not trying to be funny about this or, you know, if you are one of the people who managed to get yourself together and get out of that cycle, I'm really delighted for you, and I really mean that, because it is difficult, especially when you're surrounded by people who are agreeing with you, you know? It's tough. It's really, really tough. So big shout out to anyone who is, like, you know, broaden their horizons. It's a really important thing to do, and it's not an easy thing to do either, you know? It's much easier to stick to what you've always known forever. Anyway, can we get a big wave of, I don't know, some goodness, because I know that's quite heavy, but, like, it's serious, you know? That's how it is. That's how it is.
I mean, we're playing a woke detector game. It was going to come up.
It was going to come up, and I'm glad we can just, like, you know, we haven't had anything weird going on so far. Everyone's been chill in chat, because we do get to have a little laugh about this, but I'm like, I actually kind of feel bad in a weird way for the person who did this, but at least we get to go, wow, you dumb idiot head, you went out of your way to put this on the internet for everyone to see. So do you want to see the next game that they've judged?
Go on.
Yeah! Bomber Crew. This
woke.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's way easier than
So I know this one.
Even as someone who is definitely the boogeyman these guys are afraid of, leftist, queer, academic, etc., I still catch myself thinking something hateful. It's worth being aware of yourself. It's very good to be aware of yourself. It's good to know, like, it's, you know, a bit of self-reflection. A bit of self-reflection. Fair play. Fair play. It's not easy to do. What were we saying about Bomber Crew? I don't see
so
a single
Luix just nailed it, basically. So this is like an FTL style game where you're basically like managing the plane, trying to run a mission in real time.
Ooh.
And it's supposed to be in, I think it's World War II, but you can have, you know, women pilots and women engineers on that, so woke.
They're gonna be like, oh, historically inaccurate. There it is. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, features women and POC, and historically inaccurate. The bam, 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 bam.
Word for word.
Women, and everybody was working doing things in World War II. Everybody. Oh my God. Next. Isles of Sea and Sky. I didn't even finish that.
Just looking at the art. That's
it's
God
not.
Damn. Okay. Wow, 93 to 7.
I was gonna say no, and do you know why I was gonna say no? Because guy out front with the little loincloth looking like and the girl on the shore with the arms up in the chest like, I love you so much. I don't know. That maybe I'm reading it wrong, but
that is way too much color to not be woke.
It is very colorful. That is the only thing. Oh, our streak. Pope door open, apparently. Pope reveal.
Open.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. Where's my phone? Pope reveal.
Door Pope and open.
Yeehaw for gays like put the car and the new Pope fingers crossed.
Pope. Welcome to our Pope unboxing stream. New
You've
Pope.
heard of PogChamp, now get ready for PopeChamp.
New Pope to appear on Vatican balcony. We don't know who it is. We still don't know who it is. We do not know who it is. Right, next one. Dragon Age. Oh, this is definitely woke. Dragon Age Origins.
Easily. Yeah.
It contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, homosexual and polyamorous romance options. I feel like the romance options are not subtle. Maybe
So
that's
in
just
Dragon
me.
Age,
Oh,
so in Dragon Age 1, they were a little more subtle, but like in 2 and 3, they really started ramping it up, which, by the way, good. And the only reason I know that is because Dragon Age Origins was one of the very first games I basically put down to like baby easy story mode. Not because the game was so hard, but because the game was so goddamn fucking boring that I didn't want to play it.
Ooh. Wait, is this Origins you said?
Yeah, Origins, like the gameplay sucks. It is awful.
I remember trying to play Origins because someone was like, Dragon Age is just so good, and Origins was on sale in a Steam sale, and I picked it up, and American Pope!
Oh, Jesus,
Oh
fuck,
my,
we're doomed.
what? American, you'll be my American Pope. American Pope! Take me on a trip I'd like to go someday. Da, da, da. Raymond Burke, that's a big Irish name. That is a big Irish name, Raymond Burke.
Wasn't Burke the
no,
guy
it
who
says
blew up
Robert
Megaton in...
Robert Prevost? Robert Prevost? There, he looks like my old lecturer. Oh, it already tries to if you try to look it up on Wikipedia, it goes to his article and then it tries to redirect you to Pope Leo. It's gonna be a Pope Leo the 14th, but if you click that, it redirects you back to his article, which is trying to redirect you to Pope Leo the 14th. So, no.
But yeah, as I was saying,
Sorry,
like
carry
a bunch
on.
of people, like the same thing happened where like a bunch of friends were trying to get me into Dragon Age Origins, and it was all about like the story and the world building and the characters. I'd be like, okay, how's the gameplay? Well, it's all about like the story and the world and the character.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones where it was just, I ended up just like no-braining it with like just pure, like tank, big weapon, no shield, just run in and hit things because it was the only gameplay that was even remotely fun. Like this is like real-time combat, like you're usually done in like 30-40 seconds and your spells have like a 1 minute cooldown. So if you couldn't even play a mage properly, you would cast a spell and then be like, well, I better hit things with this stick for a minute.
I remember when I tried to play it, I don't think I got past like what is supposed to be the tutorial area because there was a fight and I was there for like an hour and a bit because I was like, okay, it's supposed to be good. I couldn't get past this fight and it wasn't even, there's a thing I'm always saying this about games where you go into a fight and you get killed and you sometimes come away with the thing of like, oh, I see, maybe I don't see what I could do. You go back a second or third time and then you kind of start to get the idea. I had no idea. There was no implication. Yeah. There was no like hint. Not that I wanted my hand held, but like there was no idea, no indication of what you were supposed to be doing. So I was like, okay, I'm done. And
yeah,
I was like,
it's one thing to be like the Dark Souls way, where it's just like you're getting your ass kicked, but you're learning something a little more each time, and you've
like
got
Bloodborne
a general idea of what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
And then there's the idea of just like you just got smacked out of nowhere, and you're just like, well, I don't really know what I could have done. And the second time, like, the same thing happens, and no matter what you're doing, you're just getting smacked down. It's just like this is, ugh.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Next one.
Final Fantasy 3, the third of the Final Fantasies. You've played some Final Fantasies.
Wait. Which three?
They're little sprites. Was there a remake of it?
No. So, initially, there's on like the NES and SNES, there's Final Fantasies 1 through 6, but Final Fantasies 2, 3, and 5 didn't get ported over to America. So when they released Final Fantasy 4, it was Final Fantasy 2 in America, and Final Fantasy 6 became Final Fantasy 3.
God.
So this is the original. Well, the thing is, like, that hasn't been a thing for a while, but being up to date with things isn't necessarily the anti-woke's forte.
Good point. Good point.
But this is the original Final Fantasy 3.
This will
Let's
be on the
see.
test. For everyone in chat, this will be on the test. I don't know when the test is, but you'll find out.
The only thing I could really point to is the fact that there's a female party member, and that really doesn't feel disqualifying in and of itself. Like, yeah, you can make the woman a knight or whatever, but wait, no, that's free choice, and you're allowed to. And the woman isn't necessarily like the best healer or whatever. I'm going to go with not woke, simply because this would be a game from like 1989, 1990-ish kind of situation of just like,
all right,
what would there... You'd really have to reach for this one, so I wouldn't be surprised either way, but I'm going with not woke.
Let's go. Correct. There you go. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Straightforward, I guess. All right, next one. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Woke. Diversity disclaimer at the beginning of the game.
Oh, you're dead right. Dead right. Contains overtly pro-GI messaging. One of the opening screens. The diversity. Oh, the diversity. Yes, the diversity disclaimer. Come here. Hang on. I want to take a second. We don't need to block the term Pope in chat. We were willingly talking about this, and I just like we're moving on from it. So, gang in chat, we can just like we can chill out about it. But like we don't need to crack down at that bad. We're chill. All right. We can all be chill. We don't have to be like we don't have to be guns blazing about it. It's cool. We were talking about it, to be fair, but we're moving back onto the to the video game stuff. Whatever it is.
That's what I get
here.
for trying to help.
Sorry. I feel bad if sometimes we're actually talking about someone and someone comes in like a minute later being like, oh, the thing. I was like, no. No, not anymore. It's not. But yeah, we are moving on. But we're all.
There's
cool.
a cross-dresser
Cool.
in Unity. I remember there's one in Syndicate. I don't remember the Unity one.
Yeah, can't talk about.
But it's
the
also
Vatican because of
France.
Pope.
So.
Exactly.
Why didn't I say that first?
You got to be quick off the mark.
Unfortunately.
Oh, next one.
Next one.
I don't. You see, this could go either way. This could go either way. It could be this. It's woke because it's a mixed gender sport.
It's a mixed gender sport if they.
But they might go in the direction of well you can't. It's not woke because you know.
Yeah, mixed gender. There's probably some minorities, but it's also politically charged. So I'm going to go with woke.
Me too. I think it might be. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. It doesn't mean anybody should buy or play it because we all know where that money is going. But next.
Men have a biological advantage at using a magic broom.
Literally, like, come on. Townseek. This looks promising and joyful.
Okay, this looks promising and joyful and woke, but to delve into this for a second, if you're seeking a town, that means you got kicked out of the previous town, probably for being anti-woke.
Ooh.
Okay, that said woke.
I think it's woke. Overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, multiple pride flag customization options for the airship. Give it up for the pride airship. Beep, beep, beep. The game's not even out yet. I feel like I've seen this, like, splash for it. Wiblu, thank you so much for the raid. Come in, can we get a wave? A wave of welcome. Come in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Next game.
Next game.
Next game. Rusty's retirement. This looks joyful. But
we've also had joyful games show up as not woke up.
we have.
So old robot, reaching retirement, is purple. That's a knock towards woke.
It looks like there might be, like, there's little flowers, there's grass growing. Now, it's tilled and farmed fields, but there might be, like, an environmental angle to this that they might not like. But I don't know. It could be a no.
Well, if it's farming in fields and whatnot, I have a feeling it'd be less environmental and more
Industry.
Is there a gender matching robot?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, we go for a no. Because
I'm playing a woke detector quiz. Why did that sentence just take me out? Of course I'm going to say something like gender matching robot. Oh, sorry. Can you change your gender on a whim because you're a friggin' woke?
Okay, we got 2 people in chat saying no because they played the demo. And they don't remember anything woke in it. We go no and see what happens. Our streak is 5.
I could go either way.
It's not woke, apparently. No woke content.
You know, we did say exactly that. It looks joyful in a farming sim, but we've been caught out by that.
That's true.
Before.
We did get caught out by that. What's our next one? My Singing Monsters. Oh my god.
I will be shocked if this isn't woke.
I feel like I feel like it's woke. I feel like it is. I've never played it, but I've seen the songs that people
that
make the
font
monsters
on the
sing.
title is woke.
Let's go woke. Yes, contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Whiz Bang is a rainbow-themed seasonal that was added during June 2022. Can we give it up for Whiz Bang?
Each of those words individually meant something, but...
Oh, God. We still have our streak. Our streak is 7. Stray. I think Stray is probably woke.
It would have to be on you. I couldn't watch this game.
I think it's probably woke because there is, like, an anti-capitalist... I was going to say undertone. No, I like overtone. Like, very, tone. There is a tone. And there's poverty, and there's, like, socio-economic disparity. I think it's woke. It's... My... What are they judging this on? They're just pulling this out of their rears.
I mean, you're going off of themes of the game, and as we've already kind of decided, reading comprehension, not the best. Literary comprehension, not the best.
No
media literacy,
no
not the
media
best.
literacy. I think, you know what? Cupcake kept on something. I don't think they can read the subtext. I think whoever this is ran through the game, like, just did not interact with anyone they didn't have to interact with, just ran straight through the game, was like, okay, this is a funny...
I get it now.
What?
They can't read the subtext because subtext is an anagram for butt sex.
I did not deliberately turn to stare you down like that. That was not deliberate. But I did just get a low battery warning. But it's, you know, it's worked out pretty alright. Jeff, I swear to God. I could do something. I could do something right now to ruin your entire career.
Go for it.
You sure you want me to do this?
Not especially, but man, I'm interested.
Do you know what day it is today, Jeff?
Anyway, I gotta go use the bathroom.
Did you know it's Jeff's birthday today? Ah, it's Jeff's birthday! Get absolutely birthday. Get your birthday today. Get absolutely birthday. It's your birthday. It's your So, did you know it's Jeff's birthday today? Jeff. 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 Jeff.
Get appreciated, nerd.
Jeff. Jeff. Maybe you can't hear me. Jeff. 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 Did he actually go to the bathroom?
Hey, back from the bathroom. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Happy birthday,
yeah.
Jeff! Happy it's your birthday! Ah! I can swing around on the screen. Woo! It's a fish! Woo! It's a clothes! It's a clother! So yeah, you didn't miss too much. Like it's okay. It's no big deal. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, I was like 10 minutes into the stream was trying and just went, nope, can't watch this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's very
Like
good.
the game opens up with a cat getting hurt in
Yeah,
a way
it's-
that was similar to a cat that we had previously adopted, who we had just recently lost. I was just like, nope, can't be
Yeah.
dealing with this. No.
Yeah, that is fair. It is very good, but you know, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. You know. Oh, all right. Next game.
Next game.
Yeah. I thought that said Testo Drive. Test Drive Unlimited Solar
Testes Drive
Crown.
Unlimited.
How are you driving that car? Don't tell me. I actually don't want to know. Have they made...
It's kind of like Ring Fit with the wheel between your legs. So this would be like asking if Forza Horizon is woke.
Yeah, which like...
I guess if you can put on like Pride livery or like paint or decals or whatnot, which you probably can.
Surely. Are electric cars woke? Do cars dream of electric woke? I feel like it might be. If you can play as a woman and drive a car, I think they might have trouble with that. You know, I think they might take issue.
I'm gonna go with diverse decals because that was the thing with Halo Infinite as well, where it was like you can have like
Yeah.
a Pride emblem, and that was enough for them.
I think you could be right. Let's go. Yes! Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, uses unlabeled presets instead of a clear male-female distinction during character customization, cross-dressing options.
Well, that was completely off the mark.
So was I think. Well, there you go. There you go.
Huh.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Next one.
Next one.
Broforce!
Please let this be the gayest game imaginable.
I've heard of Broforce. Feckin' Broforce. I feel like it's woke. I feel like it's one of those super self-aware, ridiculous, over-the-top games.
It is the muscle-bound flexing bald eagle in the background an indication of that?
Yes. Just like a little... It might not be, but, you know... you know, Dvorak makes a good point. I think it's a parody, but do they know? Would they know if something was a parody? Would they be
See, I was
aware
just thinking
enough,
that
you
as
know?
well. I'm going to say not woke because all of it went over their head.
Ooh. Alright. I was right!
Oh!
I was right! Contains subtly pro-DEI messaging, portrays various female movie characters as frontline combatants capable of fighting against large groups of armed opponents. This is presented humorously. Humorously. They are so thin-skinned. Humor is woke. Woke is when haha. Sorry, my eye is itchy if my face is like going in weird. Ah. Okay, I'm fixed. I'm cured. I'm cured. I'm cured. My eye isn't itchy anymore. Next.
Next.
Tower of Time Final Edition. I've never heard of this, but this just looks like an image crying out to be made into like a meme template. I've never heard of this, I don't think.
I have never heard of it either.
It's like the picture you're a man is given is giving when I correctly do simple arithmetic in my head and get it right, you know? That kind of thing. Like glowing eyes, you know, glowing brain, big, you know what I mean, big brain. I don't know where I'm going with this. I feel like maybe it's not, it looks...
I was about to say, I'm
it
thinking
doesn't look
not
exciting. No woke content. Does not look exciting.
No woke content because we couldn't remember anything about this game 5 minutes after we finished playing.
Probably. Next. Buck Up and Drive.
I did not read Buck.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. Goodness.
Okay, kind of for the same reason as Line, just being like, okay, well, this is just a puzzle game. I am thinking this one is not woke because all you're doing is bucking up and driving.
If it is, perhaps. Let's go. Wrong! Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Billboards with pride flags are prominently displayed.
Well, that's
Very
what I
good.
get.
Very cool. Very, very good and cool. Oh, Sword Bear, how you doing? Hello. It kind of does, actually. I see the ears. Billboards. That is pretty based. Next. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Yeah, 100%. Overtly pro-LGBTQ, contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, prominently displayed pride and BLM flags. The new POC main character overshadows Peter Parker.
And Peter's probably fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, oh yeah, okay. Cool. This guy, whoever this person is, they're waking up at like all hours of the morning in a cold sweat about it. God. Oh. Next. Alien Swarm. I've heard... I think I've played this. Hang on. I'm gonna look this up, but I'm not going to take any information out of it. I think I have played this. Yes, once I played this, like a couple of years ago. There was a remake of it, I think, a couple of years ago. Or maybe there was like a friend of ours who wanted to play it. All I remember about it is you walk through as a group and you try to escape the alien swarm, and that's all I remember. And you can't, if you leave someone behind, well, they're fecked. That's it. That's all I remember. But I think you can play as a woman, so that could be, it could be too woke for them. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah, because on the one hand, that feels like not woke, but on the other hand, frontline female combatant or whatever.
We go woke?
Yeah, let's go woke.
Wrong!
God damn it.
They're so inconsistent. The paradigm is in shambles. Shambles. Next. Sometimes always monsters. I feel like this is woke, but I don't know why. I've literally
It sounds like a visual novel, so I'm going to go with woke.
Let's go. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, homosexual player character option, trans characters can be imported.
Oh, they hated this
They
one.
really did. Most NPCs are diverse females. Anti-male dialogue! What the hell is anti-male dialogue?
Can you believe that guy tried to hit on me who never took a shower in his life? Ew. Anti-male dialogue.
What does imported mean in this context as well? They hated. Oh, they really hated this one. Oh my god, I want to play this now.
If there's a character creator that lets you export your sliders out, like I
Oh,
suppose
maybe.
if there's not like an explicit trans option, it's entirely possible that like you edited it on the back end, that like you gave yourself a female body, but now
Yeah.
everything else about it's male.
SDMX
I don't know.
says.
I'm guessing.
SDMX says I talked to a man and he's dissolving, as we speak. My God. That is something else. Next. Zup 2. I've never heard of this. Ever.
Same.
Zup. I wonder.
I'm gonna go with not woke simply because it kind of sounds like a puzzle game.
Me too, and I think if it's a simple enough puzzle game, there can't be anything. No woke content. Oh,
Perfect
split down the
50-50.
middle. Ah, look at that. Next. I have nothing else to say about Zup. I've never heard of it, so. Dead Space 3. I've never played this.
Ooh, I have.
Ooh.
In fact, there was one time that a friend was trying to clue me into some of the horror aspects, and I legit thought he was just trying to mess with me. Because there are certain, like, both players are seeing hallucinations that only they can see.
Oh.
So we're on an elevator, and he's asking me if I'm seeing, like, all the, like, giant nutcrackers around, and I'm just staring at him going, you cannot think I'm that gullible.
Ravi says Dead Space 3 isn't woke, it's just shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Spoiler alert, Dead Space 3, the final boss, is a zombie moon.
What?
I don't know, I think I explained myself pretty clearly.
Yeah, there's nothing you could say that would make that any clearer. Anything you say from this point will only further confuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not woke
Not
simply
woke.
because...
No woke! Woken.
Yeah.
It is asleep. It is asleep.
Dude's obsessed with his dead wife, like, what more do you want?
I also choose his dead wife. Next. A wise use of time.
Choosing his dead wife.
I hate that I even automatically said that, but... I have never heard of this, but it looks like a visual novel that might take some brain power, and I think brain power could be woke.
Also, if the game is about a wise use of time, like, anti-woke grifters are not really known for using their time wisely.
No, they're busy, like...
They just kind of focus down on one thing and just well past the point of beating a dead something or other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go woke.
I'm gonna go woke as well. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, homosexual or bisexual romance options. Ooh. Ooh. I've never heard of it, though.
Yeah, me neither.
No, me neither. Angels with scaly wings. It's furry, it has to be woke. It is! Slightly, just slightly. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, no distinction between male or female player character, homosexual romance options.
I like how the only distinction between what we said is that you distinguished it and then said woke, and I said woke and was going to distinguish it, but you had already done so.
I mean, listen. I'm also confused about the what is woke versus slightly woke. Like, I don't know if they know what's slightly. They keep using that word. I don't know if they know what it means.
There's the existence of woke elements, but it's not super woke, so, like, at least be vaccinated against the woke rather than, you know, just dive in. I don't know.
Oh, actually, good point. Slightly means it can be avoided, maybe. That, like, you don't have to choose it. I don't know. Next.
At the very least, this puzzle would suck if there were 3 options to choose from instead of 2.
The 12 Trials.
That's Christian as fuck.
Yeah.
Or not Christian. That's
I know what you mean.
it's Hercules.
Yeah. But if it's, I feel like it might be woke. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, if they go full Greek mythology,
They
I don't know enough. I really don't know enough about Greek mythology. It's really my Achilles elbow.
I am going to hit you with a hammer in Minecraft. I am going to put you into the arena in Minecraft, and I'm going to throw eggs at you until there are no eggs left.
Whoops, looks like I really opened Pandora's Labyrinth now.
I chose this. I chose to be. I chose this. I signed up for this.
She could disconnect me at any time if she chooses not to.
I could. Probably. But I mean, it's way more fun this way. I think...
Genuinely, I don't know enough about Hercules to know if there's like that kind of Achilles carry-on.
Achilles horse.
I'm good.
I mean,
didn't Achilles specifically have a gay lover?
I was just going to say, I think if it's accurate to Greek myth, then they're going to be, like, overtly LGBTQ, you know?
True, it doesn't necessarily have to be Hercules himself. Yes, well.
True. Okay. Yeah! I did
yeah!
word for word! Overtly LGBTQ messaging non-binary character option. God, was that your phone?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's grand. I thought it was mine. I was like, my phone is on my lap face down, and I heard it and didn't feel it. That was weird. It's actually, I'm gonna move it because I only had it there to look up whatever that puzzle game was. Oh, it was DJ's phone.
I've now put it on something a little more cushioned, so hope that shouldn't happen again. Zachary Deergrove, how dare you?
What did Zachary say?
I don't know. I didn't read it yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Next. Pal World.
Ooh.
I think somehow it's woke.
I would think so as well. I never actually played this one. It
No,
just
me neither.
ended friendships. But like in a good way. So yeah, I'm gonna go with woke. There's probably like non-binary character options.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Uses body type in place of biological sex during character creation. Tombstone Tim, you were on the money. You were on the money. And Zargan as well. Actually, a couple of you.
Body type over biological sex. Human slavery? Eh.
I'm assuming, yes, crossplay in this context means you can play across, like, PC to PlayStation to... like that. That's what it means in this context. Next. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2!
God, I want to call this woke just
Kinda
because.
me too. Kinda me too. Oh.
I mean, there are antagonist cops that try to run you over.
Do you outrun the cops?
You can't... Oh, wait. It's not only that. You can eventually be a cop yourself called Officer Dick. So, anti-cop.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, I haven't even played, like, the remaster one. I just remember that from 1 and 2.
I'm trying to think...
Rage Against the Machine on the soundtrack. Very
good. Actually, yeah, good point. Good point. One thing I'm...
Woke soundtrack. Yes, I am convinced.
One thing I'm thinking... No, never mind. It's gone. Woke. Correct! Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ and overly anti-free speech messaging? What?
So what, do you get to, like, spray paint over people's hate signs?
Wait.
That's anti-free...
We're not done yet.
I don't know, I'm guessing.
No distinction between male-female during character customization. Promotes COVID-19 masking and social distancing.
Good on them.
Not getting everybody sick is woke.
Oh, yeah, like, we've known that for a while.
We have, but you know when you're, when you get reminded of it out of the blue? When you get, like, flashbanged by it after a while, you're like, Overtly anti-free speech messaging. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, I was not familiar with your game. I'm gonna have to play this.
I'm actually planning on playing that one in, a few months.
I want to play it.
Because the monthly Bean Dive is coming up.
Ooh.
Or not monthly, yearly. So the whole thing there is, it's more on the Xbox side, or really console at all. You could probably pull this off to a degree with like all your unplayed Steam games, but the idea is basically you take all the games that you got in a year that you didn't actually play, and you go and get one achievement in each one so that you actually start and play the game.
Sick.
And I do that like every year if I can. And the only time I don't is if I have got like 3 games to start, and I'm just like, I'll save it for another year.
That's the bean dive.
But yeah, Tony Hawk 1 and 2's on that list now.
Incredible. Incredible. We love it. We love to see it. You ready for the next game?
Yep.
Woo! Summer House. Never heard of it.
Woke.
Probably. Yep. Contains subtly pro DEI messaging, diverse NPC block options. Block options? The children on the stairs block features a white boy with a black girl. How far down the rabbit hole is the person who wrote this? Very. I know.
Well,
the
I
answer
guess
is
if you
very.
want
I
it to
know
be the
answer is
50s.
very. Bah. Next. Queer and woke. Come on! Come on! Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging.
Is
Lots
your
of
name
pride
Eileen?
flags.
Because come on!
Tura, lura, tura, lura, eh. Oh, interactions between LGBTQ characters in sexually suggestive ways.
4% of people have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, you have to give them that. Oh god, surely it was a misclick. Surely it was a misclick. Fellas, is it woke to be queer? Ready for the next one? Code Vein.
Oh shit, I've played this.
Oh good, because I have never heard of it.
I streamed the entire thing. It's like an anime Dark Souls that I pitched as like, it's 50% more anime than anime or your money back.
Oh.
It's got the stereotypical Dark Souls. I was gonna say like booby lady level up girl, and then I just kind of stopped and thought, wait a second, do you actually level up with her? But like Io's there, like completely ripped clothes, so that like if you're gonna call anything Io wears practical, just no. Mostly women, but mostly just kind of there. And I don't mean that as like a good or a bad thing. It's kind of like also in Dark Souls where it's just like you find an NPC, you talk to him, and then you leave. Like, is it going to really matter if they're male or female?
Wait, Sargon says her boobs blow in the wind in some cutscenes.
I knew I liked that game for a reason. Her breasts boobed boobily in the wind.
Oh, you and Yoris are the same brain cell, apparently. My god.
Oh, right. I also remember making a Nancy Reagan joke in this, because one of the bosses is called the successor of the throat. So I'm going to go with not woke.
No woke content.
Yes! Throat goat wins!
So I figured out that if I just lean away from tracking, I will just stare you down like this.
Perfect. You're gonna need it.
Next.
In fact, you have needed it.
Is Geometry Dash woke?
No question mark. I've actually never played Geometry Dash.
I feel like it probably is.
Cyber Havoc says, sorry, I spaced out. Did Jeff just say yes, Throat Goat wins? Yes, word for word.
Now he said it again. Yes, or I feel like this is too simple to be considered woke, but there have been games where I'm like, surely, and we are on a delicious streak of 11 so far.
Sorry, Mouse Power just said Geometry Dash, fuck my dad.
God! Miss you! I... Oh. Ah. Whoop-a.
I'm going with not woke, but I'm prepared for the funniest thing to happen.
It's not woke.
Aw.
I was kind of hoping it would be. I was really hoping it would be. I was really, really hoping. TikTok, a tale for two. God, say that 10 times fast. It's teamwork. Communism. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I've never heard of this
No,
either.
me neither. When I looked up and saw a tale, I thought it was you know that one Tale of Two Brothers. I can't remember the rest of the title, but no, I've never heard of this. Oh, it's TikTok. It's got to be for the young'uns. They're doing all the TikTok dances on it.
Which I suppose would make it woke.
Oh, I have never heard of this. Ever. Ever, ever. Oh. Watch the trailer. I don't know. I feel... Looks epic, it's only a $5. I think because it's affordable, it's probably woke.
I can get behind that.
Burnout! Yes, sorry, that is the exact game that I was thinking of when I looked up Brothers Tale of Two Sons. Thank you. That's the very, very one. Maybe. It is slightly woke! Contains subtly pro-DEI messaging based on etching in-game...
Jesus fuck!
Hang on. Based on an etching in-game, Amelie was born in 1915. It is improbable that a skillful clockmaker born in the year 1915 would be a woman.
I'm not even sure what I can add to that.
Excuse me for a moment while I just,
Disassociate.
Okay, I feel better now. I feel better, thank you. I just needed to, rinse out the brain. God forbid women do anything before, No.
I just want to take this chance to tell you all the one of the best French makers of illuminated manuscripts in the 1300s was a woman.
Funny that, isn't it? Holly, thank you for the bits. God. These people need to go out. You know what these people need? They need to go to a library. A librarian would kick this person's ass. Kick ass. A librarian would snap these people in half. Like, with one arm, while stacking a shelf, with a comprehensive knowledge of the Dewey Decimal System. Next.
Next.
Good! Ah! Ah!
I feel very fortunate that there's no audio coming through on my screen.
I think that.
Also, you kind of have yourself to blame on that one.
I do have myself to blame on that one. Jedi, thank you for the bits. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my goodness. I do keep forgetting I have the QI thing there. Flat eye.
That
Woke.
looks like a non-white woman there.
Yeah, I think it's woke.
Yep.
She also doesn't have her... She's not breasting boobily anywhere. Overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The NPC Hanul is non-binary and uses she-they pronouns. There you go. There you go.
There you are.
We're on a good streak. 14 so far. Our top streak is 16. Can we beat the top streak?
We're coming up on it.
Oh, we are. Next. Shadow Tactics Aiko's Choice. I mean, it's a video game, and I think that is a woman with a choice. So I think that probably makes it woke, but I've never played this game, so...
Okay, thankfully that means I don't have to say that.
No, I'll happily say that. Oh... I mean, like,
It
this...
is highly improbable that a woman could implement such shadow tactics or some bullshit.
That's what I'm expecting. It's like, it's highly unlikely that a woman will be able to X, Y, Z, you know?
Woke.
Woke. What?
God
damn
damn!
it! What are the criteria? What? Our streak! Our streak!
We should not have brought attention to the streak.
No. No. Oh, it's a Japanese game, so it can't be woke. Of course. Of course. How could I forget?
It's because she's hot. I guarantee you, like, these people would say Nier Automata wasn't woke because they just were staring at 2B the entire time. They kind of forgot, hey, wait a second, the women are the active one and the males are in support roles, but like, I could look up 2B scared.
Exactly. Next. Civ 6. I feel like it's probably woke. I think. But I'm not sure. I've only played Civ 5.
Okay, so the obvious answer is there's women rulers.
Yeah, that's the bit that's getting me. And it's probably going to be like, oh, this is historically
and there's probably like a woman advisor or two.
Woke.
Yeah, woke.
Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, contains overtly pro-climate action messaging, race-swapped Suleiman, and added historically unimportant female leaders.
As if the person writing that is not historically
Don't tell them
unimportant.
about all the female leaders of Carthage.
I have to lie down on the ground. I think I'm gonna need a drink after stream. Please always drink responsibly. It's actually gonna be like a 7-Up. I have a fizzy drink or something in the fridge, but it's gonna be cold.
I could use ginger ale right now.
Oh, ginger ale is so good. Cold ginger ale when it's like still fresh and good and fizzy. Like, you know when you get in the cans? Like, so good. So good. This is one of the worst comments we've seen on one yet.
It's kind of up there with, what was it, female pilot / helium discoverer.
God.
I still think historically unimportant female leaders somehow blows that out of the water.
That is something else. God. I'm like shell shocked from that. Next. Lake. Woke. She works postal. I haven't played this game, but she works for the postal service, and being a postal worker and doing important postal work is probably woke. And she's a woman. That's all I got.
Honestly, yeah, supporting the post office is probably woke somehow.
Yeah. Woke. Subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. A female NPC expresses romantic interest in the player character. Optional homosexual romance. I really want to play this, actually. I've heard it's really good.
Oh yeah, there's probably frogs in the water that are...
Go on. Go on.
I mean, we've already turn the friggin' frogs.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Next. Cat Tails Wildwood Story. I bet the cats are gay. Actually, no, you know what? This might not be. This could go either way.
I could see them hating cats, but I could also go, haha, murder machine.
I could see... I don't know. I feel like it's probably... If this is for the furries, by the furries, then it's definitely woke. Can we give it up for the furries?
I think it's too animal cat to be furry. Like, you wouldn't call stray furry.
No, you wouldn't, but you might appreciate it all the same. It's not...
So yeah, I'm gonna go not woke. Now that I've made that comparison, it's just like, okay, well, if stray wasn't... If this is kind of a similar thing of you're just a cat in an area.
There is also a good chance that, yeah, Medusa Skirt makes a good point. The person making the list probably does not even think about furries. And they're not taking, like, the people who play and enjoy the game into account. Ooh. Alright, our streak is only 2. Let's go now. I knew it! Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, no distinction between male and female during character creation. All cats have no gender and can be romanced, married, and bread with as long as they are eligible.
Interesting use of the word bread. And by interesting, I mean let's move on.
Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura.
Magic with a K sounds pretty woke to me.
It does. It does. Raw!
God damn it!
God! I was really... Oh, I thought we were on something there.
That's fine.
Super Lesby V says, you'd be surprised anti-woke fuckers think about furry super often. That's true. Rent-free, I think the phrases that we're looking for. Rent-free. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. This is surely woke. Sure, well, although I think, but I mean, like, I've not played.
Well, Avatar was very anti-colonialism, so like that has to be woke.
It was just Pocahontas in space. Surely it's woke. Yes. Anti-human, anti-colonialism, anti-Western society messaging. My rib. Ow, 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 ow. Give me a sec. I'm good.
How is anti-colonialism bad? Well, when you're one of the colonizers, it turns out.
My rib. Dullahan, thank you for 19 months of your prime. My goodness gracious tonight. Next. Sunless Sea. Oh, could be woke? It looks like an indie game.
Is this another one of those Eldritch games?
Could be. Seems pretty woke.
Okay, I've made the mistake of glancing towards chat. It's apparently super woke.
Woke. Overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, pronoun selection. Woo! The game tells you that you get to determine the player's character's gender regardless of the pronouns you select. That is pretty sick, honestly. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Next. Class of 09 re-up, please tell me they're gay.
Look at that art style.
Please tell me they're gay.
Woke. You just made anime Life is Strange. Come on.
Surely woke. Contains anti-male, anti-family. Every male is portrayed negatively. Every family is portrayed negatively. Multiple LGBTQ characters and interactions. Oh, good God, I need to take a note of this because I'm so curious.
There are lesbians in it, but everyone in it is a terrible person.
I mean,
it kind of sounds like Catherine.
That sounds like a, it could be a good use of time, Next. Choice of the Dragon. Now, it depends what the choice is.
Is the choice who you bang?
Siemens, thank you so much for 3 months of your prime. Thank you so much. It is a very generic name. But you can probably make, like, character choices. I don't think they're gonna like that. What if you can choose your pronouns? What if you can choose your dragon pronouns? They're not gonna like that. They're gonna be very upset about that.
What if you can choose neo-dragon pronouns?
Oh, they're super not gonna like that. They're gonna be spinning in their graves and they're not even dead yet. Woke? Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging! Yep. Option for the player character to be non-binary or an undetermined gender. My goodness. Choice the dragon, they better have chosen Spyro. They better have. Incredible.
Fantastic.
Incredible. Mass Effect Legend. Yeah, it was so woke. It is not slightly. Well, actually, I don't know about this, but I haven't played Mass Effect, but I've watched McDara play quite a lot of Mass Effect, and I wouldn't say it. I suppose maybe it's subtle again because you can opt into it, but like, I don't know. That was a lot more than slightly. Those aliens are gay. Good for them. Good for them. Fox News complained about it back in the day. Oh, that's how you know it's good.
Oh yeah, that was just Well, the thing is, it wasn't because of like a gay option. It was just because there was sex.
Heaven forbid. In an 18s game. It's 18s, isn't it?
Like the closest thing to it being gay is that Liara will fuck anybody, and she is an alien. And by the fact that I am saying she, like, even though they are mono species, like, can it really be gay if all of them are female?
That's a good point, yeah, I mean... Slightly because you can avoid it.
But two people with titties are together, so, like, no dice.
That's fair. Guess I'm gonna have to play Mass Effect. Next. Crossin' Q+. I think this is probably like a crossword game.
Yeah, puzzle game, nope. What?
Never mind, this is not a puzzle game. Overtly pro
Okay.
LGBTQ messaging features multiple non-binary characters. Vi tells you her pronouns when you first meet her. I've never heard of it before. Ever.
Me neither.
Next. Arctico. I think this is woke. I think I remember seeing the... I think I remember seeing the trailer for this.
Okay,
This
that'd
is
be
the
on you
game
then,
I'm
'cause
thinking
I haven't.
of. I might be thinking...
Does
of a
not
different
ring a
game.
bell to me at all.
I think I might be mixing it up with something else. Co-op, though. That's... Can't do that.
Cooperating with other people?
You,
Whoa.
you can't be doing that. It is woke! Subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, no distinction between male and female during character creation aside from hairstyle. Yeah. It probably has things to say about the climate as well, but I'd say that went over this person's head. Next. Oh my god. Atomic crops.
I've seen this. But it also wasn't very good at the time, so I haven't seen a lot of it.
I genuinely have no idea. I've never heard of this.
I want to say it was like some sort of like cross between like farming sim and roguelite.
Oh, what if it's environmental and like anti-GMO and stuff like that?
Ooh, that's a fairly solid point. Because it is atomic crops.
I have no idea.
I could flip a coin. You know what? We haven't seen Not Woke for a while.
We go, nah. It's woke!
Damn it!
Subtly open... Or subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, homosexual marriage options, optional polygamy. What is Atomic Crops about?
I mean, at the very least, it's the first time we've seen polygamy mentioned, so I mean, good on Atomic Crops.
Are the crops gay?
Sure!
Next. Phoenix Point. Phoenix
Yeah,
Point.
it's called
something
Ace
quick.
Attorney.
I've never heard of this.
Me neither. Looks like standard space shooty McGee game.
Yeah. I kind of want to say no because it's like, you know, I don't know. There's something. There's a mad air of testosterone off of this, you know, in a very
Yeah.
specific way. XCOM, but I bet they think XCOM is woke. I've played XCOM. They would think XCOM is woke.
So I know I just voted for Not Woke because we haven't seen it for a while. And I know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But hear me out. There's no way they expect me to do this again. Not woke.
Not woke. Overtly,
Damn it!
overtly pro-LGBTQ and subtly pro-communism messaging. Uses body type in place of biological sex. Synedrion is based on communist principles and is portrayed as the most favorable faction.
So somebody really played this and had a lot of opinions during it.
Somebody, like, hate played this game. Communism mentioned. Everyone take a shot. Have a sip of water. Please do not be unwell.
If you ain't taking shots, get the fuck out the chat!
Oh, God. Next. Arcadia Fallen 2. This looks
Look at
gay
that
as
art
hell.
style.
This looks gay as hell. Gay as hell. Overtly LGBTQ messaging, pronoun selection, they, them, body type options, feminine, masculine, androgynous, homosexual, and non-binary romance options. Woo! It's 11 a.m., but Cake says drink. We bought your drinking water or a nice cup of tea or a coffee or something, I hope. I hope. God. Next. Dungeon Dreams 2. This...
So are we both staring at the same character or not?
We might be. Second from the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, listen. I want to say it's woke, but I think... I can't... The character at the front is a bit androgynous, and I can't tell. If it's a lad, this could be not woke, because it could be like a harem type thing.
I was just going to say the exact same thing.
Yeah, it looks like someone... Hexy, you got it dead right. Male power fantasy.
Oh, the women want you and blah, blah,
Yeah.
whatever.
I think it's not woke.
I'll agree to that.
God
damn it!
Jeez, we really had like the magnifying glass out there and all. Overtly pro LGBTQ.
Well, yeah, but
messaging,
we had
option
the
to
magnifying
customize
glass on the
pronouns.
same character.
God, if we Dungeon Dreams 2. Dungeon Dreams 2. Just having a look. Party-based RPG.
Well, her name definitely isn't Elwing.
Create your character and get a room at the Magic Academy dormitory to win the challenge of the Infinite Dungeon. A game with town building, relationships, and many quests to alternate routes. Okay, it did not look like that was all in that splash art. There's a Love Life DLC. It's literally just called Dungeon Dreams 2 Love Life content.
I mean, if you know what you're about.
I mean, by all means. By all means. Alright, next. Hades 2 woke.
You don't even need me to say
No.
anything. Like,
I mean...
at hey, you got it.
Yeah. Overtly pro-LGBTQ and overtly pro-DEI messaging. Greek gods being race-swapped, including Hestia, who is vitiligo. I can never say that word right. Multiple NPCs appear androgynous, contradicting Greek Has this person ever interacted with Greek mythology in the slightest?
Only the whitewashed ones.
This person pronounces the G in gyros. They're like, oh my god, I love eating gyros.
Oh, is that not how you say it?
No, it's gyros. Now you know.
Damn, I was gonna pretend to be that person.
I swear to god. Vitiligo. Next! Euro Truck Simulator!
Woke!
I am going to kill someone, Terry. So many figures in Greek myth.
Oh my
that
god,
are
they put
indigenous
achievement
and that's
hunting in
their
this?
whole
You were
thing.
reaching.
Oh god. Holly, thank you for the bits. No, you're dead right. You're dead right. But Euro Truck contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. The aspects of professionalism achievement requires having at least 10 male and 10 female drivers of max level in the player's company.
I was
How
just
is
going for
that
like pride
woke?
flag paint.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be that you can have pride flag. How is... Bah! What? This must be exhausting. It must be exhausting to be this person. I'd be wrecked tired every day of my life. My god. Oh. Ay, baby. Next. Plants vs. Zombies, Game of the Year edition specifically. Woke or not. You've played Plants vs. Zombies, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my brain that you have, anyway.
Yeah, I played the tower defense one and also the shooter, which is surprisingly better than it sounds.
Ooh.
And by better, I mean really good.
See, Phoenix, you say I don't know what could make this woke, but I've said that about a few things, and And yet.
Yeah, I'm honestly the same way. I'm not sure unless there's like a drag queen zombie
We could say
or
no.
something.
We're only on a streak of 2.
I'm thinking no.
No woke content. I mean, can zombies ever really be awake? I'm just saying.
I don't know why I'm still trying to think of woke content.
Next. Oh, for the love of God! Again! Again!
Passionate Patty does a little undercover work.
God!
Okay, but the last time it was woke because they made a homophobic joke, but that was enough. So I'm going for woke again.
She's just... Pro-immigration messaging. That is not at all what I expect. Hang on. The player is forced to acquire a green card and give it to an NPC who reveals she is an illegal immigrant to progress the story. I think I'm gonna need that drink later.
Okay, but illegal immigrant.
That's not... How is that woke? How who...
See, as somebody who has gone through this process, the funniest thing, well, not funny, but the thing to me about the whole illegal immigrant thing is that an immigrant like myself, who is straight, white, passes as American, is much more likely to be the illegal immigrant because they just overstay visas.
True.
And no one kicks them out because no one's looking for them.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Next. Try to win 2.
Well, if we're trying to win this, it's going to be woke.
Yeah.
But...
Wait, can I please take a moment? Our score is 69! Woo! Make a wish. Everybody make a wish. Our score is currently 69.
That is currently half of the funny number.
That's true. That's true. I do not know what Try to Win 1 is, so Try to Win 2. It's a very, very generic title.
I feel like this is a no based off of, well, what else is there?
Yeah, because I can't think of anything. We go no?
Sure.
Correct, no woke content.
Slightly surprised about that.
Jurassic clans.
I bet there's gay raptors.
Knew a few of those in college. I bet it's going to be something like there is a woman.
You can have female hunters hunt down the dinosaurs. Woke.
Now, there's no women, at least there's no, like, women that I can see in the splash art. Unless someone's getting, like, Mike Wazowski'd over here, but... Oh my god, genuinely, what if they're like, dinosaurs are fake? What if it's the evolution, dinosaurs aren't real? Oh god. Oh,
I could go either way on this one.
Wait, hang on a second. Wait. Hang on, my brain is so fried by everything else we've done. Why are there humans and T-Rexes together? Historically inaccurate?
Yeah, but that's kind of historically inaccurate. They don't really care about.
That's a good point, actually, yeah. Alright, woke or nah? I'm kind of leaning towards maybe nah? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards no.
God!
Damn it!
Contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. The game randomly
I was right!
You were! Randomly determines the male-female appearance of units as they appear on the map. Units with only females are possible. All units can attack...
Word for word, I said that. There was going to be women who could hunt dinosaurs. They'd be like, well, that's historically inaccurate.
Reason for woke, all units can attack dinosaurs, regardless of gender.
That is called a benefit of humanity, not woke.
Attacking dinosaurs is woke. Next! Deltarune woke. Sorry, I mean, it's not like a spoiler or anything.
Why are you apologizing? It's not like that was a difficult one.
Like, something Toby Fox has been in the same room as woke. Big shout out to Toby Fox. Next, Gears 5.
Actually,
I want
in history,
to
women
say-
couldn't attack dinos. Shut the fuck your mouth.
Well, you think Bits, you're right.
Okay, I haven't played Gears 5, but I have played Gears 4. And they
Ooh.
started and like the whole thing with Gears is like these are big like steroid massive muscle man like man kind of thing. And in Gears 4 and 5 they started adding women. So I guarantee you it's woke.
Zarga makes another good point onto that. It's anti-war because they took the word war out of the title.
Ooh, also good.
Woke. Overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, multiple pride flags. Bow, 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 bow!
Oh yeah, that would have been way easier, wouldn't it?
Hell yeah. Next. Get a... Hang on. Get a grip chip and the body bugs. What?
Betty goes by they them pronouns.
What if get a grip chip is non-binary? Woke.
Woke.
Woke. Woke! Hang on. The reason for the woke is subtly pro-transhumanism messaging.
That's a big word for them.
That is a big word for them. They must have stayed up all night. The player character is a small robot ingested into the human body to manipulate bodily functions. This is done based on the advice of a doctor!
Listening to your doctor is woke. Treating an illness, woke. Dying from cancer, not woke.
Don't go to the hospital. Die. Be a man.
Jesus.
I think I'm gonna use Spice Bag today. I feel like I'm losing the plot.
I don't think there was a plot to find in the first place.
Let's do another cave story. This feels like it might be
Woke.
woke. It's not.
What?
What?
I swear there's a non-binary character in Cave Story.
I have no idea. I feel like it might be, though. It's woke to me. Huh. I don't think they played it to find out. I think they looked at the splash art and went, "Oh, this is the minds."
But the thing is, like, to put these reviews out because it's all curated on Steam, like they have to have played the game in order to review it.
Play the game.
But have they played it?
See, play the game might be they launched it and walked away and got a drink and came back and then closed it because they decided they didn't want to play it anymore.
Remember, it's not woke if they like it. They'll argue for days that Baldur's Gate 3 is woke. I'm pretty sure they would argue that Baldur's Gate 3 is in fact woke.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like I saw a lot of people being like, "Oh, it's woke because I'm a dumb idiot head who never goes outside." Next. Oblivion Game of the Year edition. Well, it's woke because you can be a woman and you're not really at any like disadvantage. Now, this is not the remaster. So it doesn't have the body type slider. This is the original release. I think it is surely woke.
I don't know. I'm kind of observing
It's
on this one. They
slightly
love this game.
woke! Sorry, I jumped the gun. I could not help it.
I mean, you were right.
69% of people thought it was woke. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, multiple minor LGBTQ NPCs. Some Argonians use conflicting pronouns. The Azir Trajizeri, I hope I said that right, encourages LGBTQ relationships. Dumag Grobonk flirts with male. Dumag Grobonk flirts with males. Dumag Grobonk flirts with males. Hey, hey, hey. I love...
There's 1,000 plus NPCs in Oblivion, and they named like one very specifically. Like, Who the hell is that guy? I have no idea.
I love Oblivion. It is one of my favorite games. I only played it for the first time literally 2 years ago, and it's one of my favorite games ever. Can we please get a woo for Oblivion? Woo,
By
woo,
the
woo, woo.
nines I'm tweaking.
By the 9.
Do my Grobog flirts with males? Do my Grobog flirts with males? We're on a Discord call. We can't harmonize.
I'm trying to think of how you can make it into Heroes in a Half Shell. But maybe that's a job for later. Do my Grobong flirts with males? Do my Grobong flirts with males? Do my Grobong flirts with males?
Flirting with a gay orc.
Flirting with a gay orc. Orc power!
Gay power.
Gay power! Oh. Do my Grobong flirts with males. E-I-E-I-O. I'm so mad I didn't think of that one. I love Oblivion. Oh. Bad North Jotun edition. I've never heard of this.
Nordic Runes, though, really appeals to the whole anti-woke side of things.
It does. And there's no... Oh, wait. There's no distinction of what gender these little characters are, which means it could go in either direction. Now, these kind of people tend to assume that every character is male unless they are given reason to think otherwise. So... I'm gonna be thinking about Doom. I'm gonna be thinking about Doom and Gobronk flirts with males for, like, the next 3 days. Sorry. I'm good. I'm cool. Actually, good point made. It might be Viking themed, but they don't have the dumb idiot head, like, horned helmets. Because those are historically inaccurate.
Preemptive mention of female Norse and Germanic warriors in actual history.
I think... Oh...
I'm leaning towards not woke because historical inaccuracy does... Like, historical inaccuracy wasn't a big thing against Jurassic clans.
That's true.
Historical inaccuracy only really gets brought up when women.
When they can't think of anything else. Let's go now.
So...
Overtly pro-DEI messaging features multiple female commanders who are frontline combatants.
Well, damn.
Well, feck. An elven marit... Wait, what's with the conflicting art styles here? Maybe that's just my eyes. Maybe I'm just starting to go blind.
No, I see it too.
I think this might be... Maybe...
I'm going with woke, optional polygamy.
I think there's probably optional polygamy. I'm also going to be honest. I think our character at the front here could be a butch lesbian. Now, when I say butch lesbian, I mean by the standards of games like this, butch. You know, by the standards.
No,
of games
I
like
got
this. Yes, subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, homosexual romance options. I think I'm probably wrong on who this character is, but it worked out right anyway. So, mixed art style relationships.
Jesus fuck. I am only mad I didn't think of that first.
Me too. Oh god. Next. Creme de la creme. I've never heard of this. I don't know.
I guarantee you they pronounced it creme de la creme.
Oh, they probably did. I think it might be woke. I mean, it's got some... It's French title.
It's French title. The art style makes me think visual novel, which makes me think woke.
Let's go woke. Yes, overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, non-binary character option, non-binary romance option. Woo, 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 woo. Next. Caravan sandwich. This is definitely woke. It's a witch with a caravan. Pro-LGBT. Overtly pro-DEI messaging. The player character's family has 2 dads. Give it up for 2 dads! Woo! Defna is referred to with they them pronouns. There's a pride flag in Estelo village. This sounds great.
Oh no.
This sounds great. This sounds like
It
great.
kind of does, yeah.
Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Woke.
Woke. It's the opening screen. Anytime an Assassin's Creed comes up now, we know we immediately
It's
know
just
which
copy
one.
pasted at this point.
It really is. It's the exact same copy paste for all of them. Hustle Cat Woke. I played this.
Woke.
This was actually.
Oh.
Can I give you a funny little? I have not finished this game, but this was one of the first games I ever played on stream. A friend of mine bought it for me. I streamed this. Like, oh god, it probably would have been like early.
This would have been pre-me then.
It would have been. This was like March 2020, like before Animal Crossing came out. It was really cute. I actually meant to go back to it. I don't tend to play visual novels on stream because I like to like take my time, or I either like to take my time or I rush through it. So, you know. Woke. Overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, non-binary player character option, pronoun selection including an option for they, them. Yeah. Yeah. Show me back hello. Yeah. That's what we like to see. I need to go back and play this at some point. I was actually really enjoying it. Yeah, that was early. It was within the first like couple of weeks of me streaming that I played this. Yeah, I was going to say, Zargan, I think you were there. Kate bought it for me, and I need to finish it at some point. But I mean, at this point, it's been over 5 years. I need to restart it. Shovel Knight.
Woke.
Now includes a body swap mode that allows you to independently change whether each character is male or female for his or her body and text. That is incredibly based. I need to play Shovel Knight now. You know
also,
that,
I would like to point.
you know that
like to
meme
point something
of...
out.
Sorry, go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Our score is now the funny weed number. In French.
What the hell is... How is 80 in French? You think I'd remember, because I did do French in school, but
80.
it's not 80, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Is it actually 80?
Yeah, it is literally 420s.
Oh my god, you're right, it is 420s.
As the French
Oh my
say,
God, you're
80
right.
blaze it.
What? You're right. You're right.
You're right,
That's
and everyone hates it.
Wait a second. You speak French, do you? Like a tiny bit? Do you know French?
Vaguely. It's been a very long time.
What's 99 in French?
99.
Hey! Doom. I'm so glad you knew that, because otherwise I was gonna have to say it.
See, I'm glad you did that, because I was going to say it was 97, not 99, because, again, it's been a long time.
No. I don't remember if it's 97 or 99.
No, it's 9. It's 9.
Yes, I remember some
We
French.
use
Hang on.
these.
I'm out of music. I need to get another one. Do you want to do another few of these? And then I probably have to go and get some food.
Yeah, that'll work by me.
Let me get some more tunes. Oh yeah, more tunes. Ah! Haha! Shovel Knight! Woo! Next. Station to station. Import your own models.
Are there gay passengers?
I don't know. I feel like if this is literally just trains, although public transport and infrastructure is kind of woke, but if it's just trains, maybe they're like, oh, well, maybe it's just about making trains. But if you import your own models, then is the train gay? Trains aren't cars, environmental messaging. That's a good point.
I'll go with not woke.
Oh. Which answer? Correct! No woke content!
Oh!
Ooh! Ooh!
Well, any trains can couple, so.
Ah, god damn it. Next. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Oh, I have played... So, not the Insane Trilogy, but I've played the originals quite a lot. The only female characters that I can think of off the top of my head in the original Crash Trilogy are your one in the first game, who is...
I have to go beg my trombone professor for forgiveness. Thank you all for reminding me there's good people in this world.
What? 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 Trombone professor?
The tromboner himself.
Oh, you're late for your lesson in real life. I thought we were like leading up to a joke. Okay, go, 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 go. Huali, go. Thank you for the bits. Go, 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 go. I'm so sorry. I thought you were setting up for a bit to totally get us. So, Coco is the playable character. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, if it's specifically the Insane Trilogy, you can play as Coco in all of the games, which you could not do in the original.
Historical revisionism.
No! What? That would definitely make it woke if it was another game. I'm telling you right now. This is so inconsistent.
Maybe they don't want to call the classics woke.
I think it might be that. Maybe I think they probably just really like Crash Bandicoot.
That's it.
Fate of the World. Never heard of this.
Me neither. I'm gonna go with not woke because it sounds like kind of war simulator takeover.
Me too. It's woke.
Damn it!
Pro climate action messaging. The entire game is based on the climate action agenda. God, sorry. It's just there's something very.
Since when the fuck did climate action have a gender? Oh, agenda. Sorry.
How can climate action have an agenda when I can't even keep my own schedule in check? Wait, this is the first time we've seen the word agenda. The monsters symbolize climate hazards. Fellas, is it woke to not want the world to burn? Next. Spiritfarer woke. I would say this game
I was adjusting in my chair. I didn't even see it.
I would say Spiritfarer is much more than slightly woke. I've played. I haven't finished. I still need to. It's been a couple of years. I still need to go back to Spiritfarer when the time is right. One of the spirits the player character meets is revealed to be a lesbian. Another spirit is leading a workers' strike. Let's give it up for the workers. I would say that's like... I don't know how they're getting slightly out of this, but... You know.
Too popular to be fully woke.
Maybe. I mean, they're not afraid of calling popular things woke. They've called every single Assassin's Creed woke so far. Next. Blue Oak Bridge. This looks like it could be woke.
Yeah.
Woke. Overtly pro-LGBTQ. No distinction between male and female. Character creation. Multiple non-binary characters that use they, them pronouns. That's another one to put on the list, lads, if you're looking for a game to play. Spirited Heart Deluxe. This looks like a visual
Only
novel.
women. I was thinking only women. Visual.
Looks gay.
Yeah.
Subtly pro-LGBT messaging, homosexual romance options. We have a streak of
I'm not
three.
going to assume it's Yuri, but I'm going to assume it's Yuri.
You'll be right too. Assassin's Creed!
Woke.
Woke! Yay!
They
wait,
didn't
there's
use the
more!
same one.
They didn't. Out of place diversity for the golden age of piracy. Sorry, lad, I didn't realize you were there. The NPC Mary Reed engaged in cross-dressing, diversity disclaimer on startup. Fellas,
yeah,
is it
that's
woke
actually a
for
big
a woman
plot
to
point.
wear jeans? Yeah, the Caribbean, famously white. God, I'm... Ugh. Diversity disclaimer. Oh, they shortened it to diversity disclaimer on startup.
Yeah, they had to do that for, well, not had to, but the first game was all about like Muslim versus Christian war, and you're killing both of them equally. So it's just like, nah, this was, multi-faith, diverse, inclusion, whatever. Like, we don't have an agenda.
There's
Please
no
don't cancel us.
biases like about it. It's just.
And then they just kind of kept that running forward.
And they're dead right. They're dead right. Next, I thought that's Age Patrol. Ace Patrol. Sid Meier's Ace Patrol.
Age Patrol is what happens whenever somebody says they're under the age of 13 in chat.
Ace Patrol. I don't know.
That, on the
Maybe
other hand,
no?
is anybody who's asexual. Like, we're on to you.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna lean to not woke, but I'm half expecting it to be woke because, like, female pilots or something.
I'm leaning towards not woke, but only because I wonder, do you actually see the characters in this game, or do you just zoom around?
All right, let's try not.
Wrong!
I was right!
Overtly pro-DEI messaging features women and POC in historically inaccurate roles during World War One. Next, Call of the Wild: The Angler. Fishing.
I've played some of the Call of the Wild games. Like, it's literally going to be just fishing. Like, I've played the hunting version. There would be nothing there. I think this would be not woke.
Let's go now.
What?
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Uses body type A and B in place of biological sex during character creation.
They actually added a character creator. Good on them. The one I played was just, you are here. Shoot things. And by things, I mean animals. I kind of assumed it would be the same thing. I'm sorry, Call of the Wild. I was unfamiliar with your game.
What's that meme? What the fuck? I love this now. What the fuck? I love Call of the Wild: The Angler now. Command and Conquer Red Alert.
I think that's a classic. I don't think... Oh, isn't this the whole thing of, like, I'm going to go where, like, the one place capitalism hasn't gone? Space!
It looks like space.
Because that would be... Okay, but this would be, like, capitalist versus communist. Like, one of you has to pick a side.
What
But it's also a classic, therefore not...
But what if it's the thing of, like, ooh, you have the choice to pick communism. Yeah, they're probably going to say not woke, despite being woke based on other criteria, because...
That's exactly where I was pretty much
like,
talking myself.
None of this has been consistent so far.
Yeah, so my vote's not woke.
Not woke.
Called
I'm
it!
telling you, they're picking and choosing, lads. They're picking and choosing. A 60-40 split. Time Bandit.
I've asked you not to call me that.
Part 1, Appendages of the Machine. I wasn't even done with the title.
Ooh, I remember that time.
I have
Anyway, like, long story short of that, that's why there's no fisting Android girl signs now.
What?
You haven't seen that meme of a 2B cosplayer holding up a sign saying, "Caution, do not fist Android girls moving machinery"?
Hang on, my phone just fell apart.
Why? From looking that up so quickly?
Oh god, oh Jesus. The back of my phone, like... No, it's fine, nothing's on fire. How do I explain this?
Carefully?
I did not take the back off my phone. The glue holding the back of my phone onto the bit that lets it attach and detach seems to have, come loose. To put it mildly. You know what? How the hell am I gonna do this? Give me a second. I have a way to show the picture of what just happened to my phone. Because I was fidgeting with it in my lap. And I was like, oh, something feels weird about my phone case. And, yeah, something's weird about my phone. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Hang on, I can do this. I'm trying to take a picture with the iPhone, but the iPhone is also so warm from being used that I need to leave it cool down. Oh no, I didn't want to have to get a new phone! Hang on. But the camera's working, hang on. Good Jesus, okay. It's still working. The battery doesn't look weird. That's the thing. The battery's not like swollen or weird or anything. So I'm gonna have to send it here and throw it over here. Getting a new phone woke. I don't want to get a new phone. That's the worst part. I don't want to. I love my phone. You know what? I think I've cursed myself because I was only saying recently that, oh, I can't wait to not have to replace my phone for another like 2 years. I cursed myself. I'm still trying to get this picture somewhere where you can see it. So I have to get it from here, send it to myself on Instagram because I'm actually logged in on that on this phone. And then, let me open back up VTube Studio so I have a face again. Ah, hello. Then I have to go to my actual phone, grab it from my Instagram DMs with myself, and then put it on Discord so I can show you. Good God. I've never seen this happen to a phone before. I'm actually just gonna send it to you directly and then show on stream. Who wants to see my messed up phone?
The fuck?
Yeah, exactly! I've never seen that happen to a phone before! This is what just happened to my phone. I didn't drop it. I didn't do anything weird to it. It is literally just like the glue came apart.
You've got a flip phone now.
No! This isn't how I wanted a flip phone. Now, it'll stick back on, but the battery is not swollen. The battery is not at all swollen. The battery's in like completely fine condition. Accidental DS. No. Cake, how old's the phone? It's only like 4 years old. I got it. It was the first smartphone I ever bought new. I bought it like 4 years ago. I didn't want to replace it. Maybe I'll just pretend that nothing's wrong with it and keep it in the case. I don't want to have to replace it. I really like it. I could probably just get replacement glue strips. I've never seen this happen to a phone before, and it's coming apart so easily. Oh, the glue is melty. Ah, the glue is melty. Ah! Ooh! Ah, disgusting. Ah, okay, this is staying in the case. I am not fidgeting with this and taking it out of the case. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to get a new phone. What do you mean? I'll give you air cooling in 1 minute. Ivy Roses, thank you so much for 14 months. Congratulations on your new DS. Well, that's my phone. I'm gonna have to glue it back together. Anyway, would you want to do like 4 more to bring this up to 90? And then I need to go glue my phone back together and get some food.
Sure, I'm gonna go with woke on this one.
Alright. Yeah, pro-communism messaging. See the full review for spoilers. Oh. Ooh.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know. Next. The Mute House. I mean... I don't know what this is. It sounds like a horror game, maybe? Horror is sometimes woke.
It sounds generic enough that, like, what else... What's gonna be there?
Woman. Person of color.
True.
Messages of equal society. I have no idea. Gay ghosts. I have no idea.
Yeah, coin flip on this one.
Let's go woke. It is slightly woke. Subtly pro-DEI messaging. The player character is a female police officer in 1999. All zombies appear to be male. Oh god. How does that... Next. Libra revision? Is this revisionist? I've never heard of this.
Looks woke to me.
It could be.
I've never heard of
No,
this.
me
though.
either. Let's go woke. Slightly woke.
Yeah!
Subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The player character is mistaken for a pretty girl. Multiple major characters engage in cross-dressing. This is presented in a humorous way. I don't think this person at all. It's
Doubling down on the conspiracy theory that they were caught down a rabbit hole of playing woke games and now they're too far deep to get out.
Yeah. Next. Mindustry? Mindustries?
I've played this.
Is it woke?
I can't see how it is. It's almost like kind of satisfactory. You're just like building conveyor belts and bringing resources back and forth and building turrets and whatnot. Like, I don't think there's anything to have a gender in this game.
But is there communism? Is there working together?
You're shooting aliens, I think. So I'm going no.
Okay, let's go now. Not woke.
Woo!
One more for the road.
One more for the road.
One more for the road. Oh! Doom 64. Woke
I don't
or
think they have the
not?
balls. I don't think they have the balls to call Doom woke.
I don't know. They've been pretty dumb idiot heads so far. We go no?
I'm going now.
Not woke.
Doom guy avenging his pet buddy. Doom guy being canonically asexual doesn't matter. It's Doom.
Doesn't matter.
They couldn't do it.
They're picking and choosing. Picking and choosing.
Making and choosing.
I have to say, I did not expect we were actually going to play this for so long. When we were talking earlier, Jeff was like, maybe we should have a backup game just in case this is, like, boring or grim. I cannot believe some of the things we have seen this day.
Yeah, I can't believe we got this much mileage out of it. Like, I was fully expecting, like, okay, like, an hour or two in, there's a good chance we're...
Rip and tear until it's woke! Ah. Oh, my face. Ah. Woke, woke, woke. You're all woke. None of you are free of woke. None of you are free of sin.
They will be gay and agender and such. You will be worse. Rip and tear until it is woke.
My god. Incredible. This was excellent. Let me... Oh, I forgot that Shark is super tall. As he deserves to be, like, now, in fairness. Whoa.
Quite alright.
Hey, hello. Alright, let me... Aha! This was really fun. I mean, like, it was terrible.
This was more fun than it had any right to be.
By far more fun than it had any right to be. And my god, this was genuinely really, really fun. Do you want to ask the question, Jeff? Do you know the question?
So, Chad, are we woke or not? Sorry. Have we had a very nice time today?
We've definitely had a time. My god. Oh god, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Jeff, have you had a very nice time today?
7 out of 10 woke. Too many gay. Yeah, this again, like, this has been surprisingly fun. I was fully expecting we were going to need a backup option.
Me too.
And before we knew it, it was 4 hours later.
Oh my god, that was
Oh, 3.5.
genuinely. I was kind of going to say to you beforehand, I was like, hey, listen, if we have to call it at, like, the hour-and-a-half mark, that's okay. We still have a good time. And I didn't even really notice the time go by, to be honest.
Me neither.
Oh, goodness. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for being
It was
willing to reschedule on your birthday! Woo, 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 woo! Get it for Jeff's birthday. Woo! It is your birthday.
I have never had anything to do on my birthday ever, and I am not stopping now.
Hey! 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 Long streams are probably woke as well, that's true. We're coming up on the 4-hour mark. I need to eat some food. What are you up to? Do you have anything exciting for the day? Or are you just taking it easy?
Pretty much
woke?
just taking it easy. We may or may not go out for birthday dinner. Might just order some food in. And then Faust and I are going to play a sequel to one of our favorite games of all time, Monaco 2.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, Monaco would be a great game for stream, I'm going to say, because I'm just going to plug this immediately. It is a top-down pixelated heist simulator.
I have seen this! Oh!
It is randomized to a degree, and the greatest part about this is that you can go in with a plan A, but you better have a plan B, C, D, E, and F.
Is it woke?
Because
though?
nothing is ever going to plan in this game, and it is beautiful chaos.
Is it woke?
It is so unbelievably woke.
Then I'm definitely playing it. It actually looks pretty good. I've seen this. I saw it years ago, and I've never played it, but I'm on it. I'm so on it. I'm so on it. I'm so on it.
Yeah, Monaco was one of our favorite games, like, when we were still dating. We weren't even married kind of situation. And Monaco 2 just released, I want to say, last month, and have just been holding on to it for a good time. It is Monaco.
Like
what's yours is mine.
Like the place, Monaco. I always forget Monaco exists. It feels like a made-up place. The only thing...
And they actually had, like, a surprisingly good heist story to boot.
Ooh. Ooh.
Jamie
Oh,
James,
that's
why
nice.
did you have to out yourself like that?
Monaco.
Monaco.
Monaco. Boofing Ballwater, congrats on the shark! Woo, woo, woo. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, alright. I think I'm gonna start wrapping up because it's very warm in
Alright.
here. Thank you so much for coming along, Jeff. Everybody say thank you, Jeff. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Hats off. This was very fun.
A little bit of Monaco in my life.
It was very nice to be on my bullshit here.
You're always supposed to be on your bullshit. That's part of life.
Well, I am always on my bullshit
You are
here, but
always on
like,
your bullshit.
Now I am vocally on my bullshit here. And,
Yay!
it's the difference maker.
Oi, 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 oi. All right, I need to see. Oh yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. We're gonna be making food. What? I have no idea. I don't know. I didn't decide yet. I'm gonna decide in the morning. Because I am silly. But what I have to decide right now is where we're going. Ooh. Where are we going on this day today? Who is online that we could go to on this day? Today. Ooh. I think... Oh, my stomach is roaring at me. Okay, I gotta think faster. I think I am going to leave you with... I'm gonna say... I don't know. You know what? There's like a million people online. I'm gonna send you over to the gang at Extra Credits who are playing Blueprints, which everybody and their extended family seems to be playing, but I am not playing because I cannot start another new video game. Because I already have so many other video games that are in my brain. Like, Bloodborne's in my brain that we need to go back to next week. Oblivion's in my brain. Azana Banana! Thank you so much for 61 months. Clodsar Cowboy is a vibe.
Boy, howdy, yes it is.
Woo! Such a vibe. Such a vibe. Such a good vibe. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna send you over to Will at Extra Credits. Please do not backseat if you have played the game Blueprints before. Please, 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 please. If you're not in the Discord, there's the Discord link. If you're not in the YouTube, there's the YouTube link. If you're not in the Clips channel, I've been putting those up again. There's the Clips channel. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Jeff. Do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye from Shark. Goodbye from Dave. Goodbye from Bree. Goodbye! Thank you so much for coming along. Please be very, very nice to Will over at Extra Credits. I'll see you tomorrow for food. I don't know what kind of food. Nice food.